Oh, I've just pressed the wrong button. Let's just enlarge that. Well, hello, and welcome. I've knocked me further away. There we go. Shout out to everyone. Welcome to this two Screwjob One podcast. I am absolutely fucking knackered. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know if I can do this. But uh, obviously, once William gets here, we will see what happens. So, Dylan, hello. Shout out to you. Leeds, hello. Thank you for the interview yesterday. Much appreciated. I had a blast. I'm absolutely knackered, mate. I'm absolutely fucked. Oh my gosh, I can barely talk, to be honest. I'm so tired. But we'll progress. I promise you the podcast, so we're doing it. Age Car, hello. Shout out to you. Once William's here, I will give him a little tinkle. I'll get in touch with him. I just need to know when he's ready. And then we'll crack on. Yeah, look at me. I'm so tired. Look at how tired I look. Mate, literally was watching something on YouTube and I fell asleep. So just give me time to come round. I'm not quite there yet. Oh, doing drunken streams, not good. Not good. I'm tired, but just got back from packing up car parts. Thought you were Ericsson. I thought you were Ericsson. You're welcome, Dave. No, you're welcome, dude. William, are you ready? Let me know when you're ready, dude, and then we'll crack on. I don't know how long this stream's going to last for, as long as I can keep talking, I think. Oh, if it was just me on my own, I'd end this stream now. Oh, I feel like dog shit, to be honest. But we'll continue for your viewing pleasure. I'm going to stop moaning in a minute. You ready? All right, that's cool. Let's go, because you're going to do a lot of heavy lifting. Right, boom. Let's get this done. Oh,
Hello.
well, hello. Let me just sort the screen out, make sure that you are visible.
Yep. Setting my stuff up.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, I'm moving me around like a noob.
Yeah.
Let me just try and sort you out. There we go. Is that going to work? No, you're a little bit too far over.
Oop,
It's alright, I don't mind my you.
yeah.
So how are you, buddy?
Tired, but I'm here.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same. I've been drinking. I've
Pretty
been
tired.
drinking since like 2 o'clock.
Yeah, just I guess on and off. But like last night, and then I had to get up and go run and help get some car parts and stuff. So then I got back at it. And just so everybody knows, I'm cheating, but see, that's what I was going to drink. There you go.
Oh, I'm
Back
trying
up
to
here.
boost my energy up. I've got my energy drink to
Yeah.
try and
Well,
sort
see, this
me up
is
a
my
little.
beer mug, and
Oh, where's my?
I put ice in it. I already got some in there, but just see, look, I'm just hey. Yeah, this is my beer mug, by the way. So this is like normal
Oh,
size,
right,
right?
okay, nice
Yeah,
one.
you know. And I
Got
always drink with ice because it's colder.
yeah,
So how you doing, man?
yeah. I'm all right. I'm tired, but I'm all right. I'm coming round a little bit as we're going along. I'm starting to wake up a little bit.
Well, we don't got to go as long. I mean,
Oh
if
no,
you're
we'll just
tired.
go as long as we can, to be
Oh,
honest. We've got some people in the chat. Jesse, Jackhammer, King Jedi.
hey, Jesse and King.
We have got Stephen. Hello. He's not watching Love Island tonight, by the looks. Got Patrick from
What is
Ireland.
the deal with Love Island?
Oh, he's a
Why do
pervert.
people even watch Love Island? Like, I don't even. I'm just not interested in it.
Oh,
If it had like wrestlers or something on it, or what's the big draw for Love Island?
Love
Is it
Life. Oh,
drama?
Love Island in the UK is just basically body beautiful people. So
Yeah.
basically, they're all flipping semi-professional fucking models, and they get slapped on an island and they try and date each other. That's basically it. They're not celebrities. There's not one of them actually a
Yeah.
celebrity. They're just wannabes. But
Yeah.
I've always said that I'd rather see a bunch of fat, ugly people go on the Love
I don't know if I
Island
want to watch.
and
I,
watch
I
them
don't know
try
if
and
I want
cop
to
off
watch
with each other.
myself. I don't want to watch myself. I mean, that's kind of. I might as well just get a mirror and just start talking into it. I mean, that's. I
No,
don't
the
know if
thing
I
is,
really want.
I would rather watch myself because there's some kind of, you know what I mean. We have a program here in the UK, or did have, called the Undateables, which basically, well, it was kind of like taking a
About me.
sideway look at like autistic
Dating
people.
Middle America. That's the Undateables. Middle America is the Undateables. That's what we are.
We would, it was just like they'd show you like autistic people going on dates. Not
Oh
that
well,
they,
that's different.
I mean, yeah, do you know what I mean? That's how they called them undateable. So you'd see them with ADHD, Tourette's, and this, that, and other, and they'd be going on dates with people.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I
Wankers,
have
wankers,
tried.
wankers.
I want like. I would like to imagine I'm like being like I always want to see like someone who's like stiff upper lip, like really polished, English, and they're just sitting there like, and then they just have Tourette's and they just scream shit out like that would just be golden.
Thing is, we had a Big Brother here in the UK, right? I know you've got a
Yeah,
Big Brother show in America. It's
yeah.
completely different formatted, but it's the same thing. We had a Tourette's guy
15
win.
minutes.
We had a Tourette's guy win. He was called Pete. And thing is, they wouldn't interview him on normal TV because of his Tourette's.
Yeah.
Because he would just spat out fucker, wanker, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you should have him on your normal TV shows because
Yeah.
Tourette's is an illness and not.
My mom sucks dick. That's just
You
funny.
want a stick? Shove it with your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You should allow it on TV because it is a condition.
Yeah.
And you could just put the disclaimer before they come on, right? This might be offensive, but they have got Tourette's.
If you have Tourette's and if you have an illness like that, it's not offensive, I don't think.
Yeah, it shouldn't be offensive. It's an illness. It's something that you
Yeah.
cannot control. So therefore, whether it's passed before the watershed or not, here in the UK, you should be allowed.
Yeah, see, like, I feel like since I act retarded most of the time, I mean, I can make fun of retards. Like, I can say it, but you can't say it. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
you got to be
yeah,
retarded.
you can use the word retard in America.
Yeah.
Here in
Yeah.
we have the Spastic Society, which I feel is.
Oh, we do
good
too. I
because
just don't give a fuck. Yeah, we have the same shit. People would be like, it's mentally challenged. I says, no, it's a fucking retard. It's been a retard since I was a kid. And,
we had it
it's
for
not
years.
stupid they call you a retard. I mean, that's just the way it's always been. If you play a banjo and that's all you do, then you're a banjo retard.
I think where the
Just saying.
difference is with America that you have a word called retarded. Get retarded.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Black
retarded
Eyed
is
Peas had
different.
the song
Hey,
"Get Retarded" in here. We
Yeah.
get retarded. That band here in the UK, we don't have that version. We have "Get
Really?
It Started" in here. Yeah,
Oh.
that's not called retarded at all. That is
See,
not the song.
we can call someone a retard, but if we call them retarded, then we're just stating, then that's kind of offensive, if you're mentally challenged. But like but we can say retard because that's just part of how we talk.
Yeah, like I was saying.
But like watching retard, that's just something we say. It's not nothing. I mean, it still is calling you a retard, but like Sling Blade kind of retarded.
Yeah, so like I was saying, the Black Eyed Peas song "Get Retarded" in here is not called that
Yeah.
here in the UK. It is called "Get It Started" in here.
Getting retarded in here. Yeah, I think I've heard that.
You've got that version
Yeah.
in America. The "Get
Yeah.
Retarded in here." Yeah, we've got it.
Well, I
Get
mean, if
It
you walk in
Started
like you can't walk into like a home or anything and be like, "Hey, it was all the retards. Time to fucking eat." Bing, bing, ding, ding, ding. Ring a bell or some shit, or hit like a Herbie song. Time to eat, retard. You know, you can't do that. That's not.
Well,
That's not.
it depends on where you go though. If they're
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that when it's dinner time. I'm just gonna be like, get like Herbie in the yard and go out and hit the fucking horn just to say it's time to eat.
yeah,
All right, everybody, come in. It's time to eat.
the thing is though, when we say retarded or spastics or whatever, somebody's got to have fucking said that first for it to be in existence. Who made them words up in the existence? Because we wouldn't have used them words. I mean, obviously the words that you would do, you're backwards, you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that would
see,
probably be
I'm
the
clearly
more sensible way of saying it.
backwards. I mean, I live out here in the Midwest. No one really gives a shit. Like we use for homosexual, we use every offensive word there ever is, but it's not meant as offensive. It's just part of how we talk. You know, it's like, look at that queer some bitch. Like we'll say that. You
Yeah,
know,
but the word
but that's
queer
because like he's
is
out there chewing bark on a tree, or he's out there like hugging a tree, and it's like, well, that kid's fucking queer as shit. You know, he's out there because he
yeah, but
runs up and hugs the
there
tree.
is a word called queer, and it is just something that's slightly off. That's what that
Yeah.
means, queer. So it's not
Well,
actually a
yeah, it's
sexual
like
slur.
that's what I
It's
mean.
actually
But
a
like
word.
still, if we're in public, you know, we don't say, "Hey, look at the queer," you know, because it's you're being
Yeah,
offensive.
but you can act queer. You can act camp, but without
Yeah,
being gay. And gay actually means to be happy, if
yeah.
you look it up. So when you say you're gay, you're just going, oh, you're happy.
Someone says they're gay to me, I just say, good for you, motherfucker. Like like what the fuck do I care? I don't give a shit. I mean, it's like I'm gay. It's like puts her hands up. Oh, I'm gay, and it's like gives a fuck. What the hell?
Anyway, we don't know how any of this is
This,
to do with wrestling, but we started off on
because this is
anyway.
the wrestling. This is all about. This encompasses wrestling. It's everything that's said backstage and said like we can see where wrestlers like if they mouth things. We can see where it's like, oh, that one said "fuck you," or that one said,
Oh, we
that one
hear
called
that though,
someone a
don't we?
beaner. That
We
one
do
called you a
actually
beaner.
hear that.
There's also but there's all kinds of derogatory things that they say that don't actually mean something like you call someone a wetback. But in wrestling, they're saying that, but it's not. As I said, it's something they say between each other, between friends. It's just like the N word. You know, they say it when they're playing games in the gaming community, but it's between friends. It's not between. It's not meant as
Yeah,
my N word.
yeah.
Yeah.
But black people
So,
use the N word constantly between themselves anyway, and then cry
yeah.
when a white person says it. But but you used it in a sentence, which means that you're okay with it.
Yeah.
So how can you say that you're not okay with it once a white person says it?
Well, it's like it's using it around friends, and then you just got to know not to use it in public because the N word specifically here anyway. It's something that's going to draw. You're going to draw unwanted
Oh no, the N word
attention
is
to it.
just
It's in
universally.
public, and
It's just
we all
shunned
act
upon.
different in
I
public.
can't
I
use
mean,
it. You can't use.
yeah,
Well, you could use it,
yeah.
but we would get flipping.
Well, see, but if I use it from where I'm from, it means something. So that's why in public, or even with friends, because it means something. I don't use the word. I mean, it'll come out sometimes, but that's usually, it's usually wigger, or something like that. But I mean, I use the word. I'm not necessarily racist, but it's so part of just the vernacular here, the vocabulary. You know, I mean, it's not being meant offensive. It's just like, oh damn, But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it'll slip out every once in a while, especially driving. I'll slip up and be like, oh, you stupid N word. I don't say N word, of course. But I mean,
referring to that moment where Booker T did say it to Hulk Hogan, by the way.
yeah, yeah,
to get it to wrestling context.
yeah, it is. I mean, but
he did slip up, and he just was talking to his mate, and then forgot. Oh shit, we're live. Crap, I can't say that. But to Hulk Hogan, they would have had that conversation, and he probably used that word many a times to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan would be like, "Yeah, I understand what you're saying to me, bro. You know what I mean? It would have been just like a
so that's what I mean. Yeah, that's like so. It's so hard, like with wrestling because they can't. You can see them mouth those words, and some people will jump on it and say that they're being fucking racist, and that ends you. That you're over it. It's like the whole thing with Tessa, with her saying that, well, within her group, they use that. So she is like, well, she should have known to not. She's never apologized for using it publicly. She just said, well, that's just how we are, because she really can't apologize for something, that she don't think she did anything wrong. So that's what all that leads to. It's just,
Well, she was never really publicly asked to apologise. And
yeah.
she was never actually asked that you've got to do this publicly or we will do this. She was
Well,
never
she would
asked
tell him to fuck off. She would tell him to fuck off anyways, because
she stood her
she
ground.
would be telling him she did something wrong. She would be saying, "Hey, I did something wrong, and I know it was wrong." And she don't think she said anything wrong or did anything wrong in the context. Yeah, because it's in the context of, yeah, she didn't, and that's the whole point. But people got offended. They took it took it out of context.
Well,
So it still ruined her fucking career. She got all, yeah.
Because she asked for people to rally around her, and I went, well, why can we rally around you when you're being negative towards other female wrestlers? And it was just a moment what backfired, and then every fucking YouTuber and their cat jumped on it. Oh, Tessa's a bad person. We've got to hate Tessa. And it's like, okay, I never actually did hate Tessa Blanchard. I thought she's just unfortunate with the situation that she got into. And you've got to remember, she was...
Yeah, but she paid for it. 20s. She's paying for it. She paid for it. She's paying for it today.
She's fighting back. She's getting a name for herself now because she's working in TNA. Whether people like that or not, it doesn't give a shit.
She got back to where she started, and
she'll get back.
That's amazing. Yeah, but you're never gonna make everybody happy, and it's always the fact is she's a good worker, and she busts her ass, and
she knows the job. She knows the job that she's paid to do. She knows the industry. She's got Tully Blanchard as her dad, who has been telling her how to do stuff for years, since she was born.
Yeah.
She's not thick. She's got a wrestling brain. Her husband is a top Mexican wrestler in CMLL.
Yeah.
I think he also does bits and bobs in AEW as well.
Yeah.
So,
well, if it wasn't for CMLL, I've talked to Tessa Blanchard, and she wouldn't have been. It mentally just screwed her up because she was so far up there, and she won a men's title in NXT, or not NXT. Yeah, it wasn't NXT.
TNA.
No,
yeah, it was
TNA. Yeah, TNA. She won the men's title. She was on her way to NXT, and she was moving up. And then that come out, and then it was a lie, I guess, but still, she started. She wasn't there long, and her stardom rose. And the women in the locker room just said, "Fuck you! You're not gonna, we don't give a shit. You're not. You haven't been here long enough." So, and they did shit. And she may have said something out of context or said something, or it pissed them off, and so now she's fucked. And CML, they saved her for her mental stability, because everybody that's right on her saying, "Hey, we love you," showering her with gifts and sponsorship, and she's moving so fast, and then it all goes away, and she's just left standing there, no work, no nothing. Everybody telling her to pretty much fuck off. So why
is everyone saying Christian Eriksen?
Who the fuck is Christian Eriksen?
I think I know, but people are talking about.
Is something happened? Did someone die? Or
yeah, this big. Obviously, that's the second person what's just mentioned it. Christian, a player has collapsed. Christian Eriksen.
Oh, yeah.
Is this how long? Is this the second time he's collapsed?
You're talking about
the World Cup ages ago.
Yeah, the World Cup.
He was a former Man United Danish player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's old news. Is this new news? Is he collapsed again?
Hey, how does that work? Like, okay, you're at the World Cup, and if you do the Premier League and Champions League, does what happens with, say you got like Messi or players that play for, like, say Man United, but they're from other countries? Do they play for England, or do they actually play for the country that they live?
What with the World Cup? You play for the national team. You play for the nationality that you're born, unless I mean, there is some cases where we've had Brazilians play for Croatia before, but it's because
Yeah.
they've had Croatian grandmothers and shit like that. It's whether or not you
Oh,
can
okay.
prove that you've got heritage. It's like Robert. Robert's born in America, but he could technically play for Ireland
Yeah.
because of his parents' Irish descent.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean, it's a
Yeah.
nicky situation. I
I get
don't
it.
think it should work that way, but it does in football.
I was about to say, wouldn't England? Because like that's the premier, and that's all we really hear from over here is the Premier and Champions League. You know, the UK football. So that's all
Yeah,
we ever hear about, even anyways. And it's like that's where like I would be like, well, UK would win. Like, wouldn't they just win because they have
oh god,
Messi
if
and
we
all the
could,
best players?
yeah, if
Yeah,
we
like
could just like pull the talent pool from just the Premier League, and then
yeah,
Italy had the Serie A, or we had
yeah,
La Liga, representing Spain,
yeah,
then well, we were talking about a completely different World Cup. To be quite honest with
yeah.
you,
That's what
because
I'm saying. I
I mean
like.
it would
That's
be
why I was like,
insane. Because Brazil
yeah,
wouldn't be as dominant, Argentina wouldn't be as dominant,
yeah. That's what I
because
mean.
half
Like
of
you
their
wouldn't
players
have.
play in Europe. So the
Yeah,
players what they would have left from Argentina, from their Argentina league or
yeah,
Brazil league, wouldn't be as good. So
yeah,
that would be very interesting. It would flipping cause a lot of aggro for fan bases because how would you pick an ultimate Premier League team to go
yeah.
into a World Cup? That would be insane because you do.
Yeah, 'cause wouldn't it just be like the UK every year, like wipes everybody out? I mean, you you guys would like you guys would be champions like every year.
Interesting to see it done once. I'd be
Yeah,
interested to see if who could, which league would actually win. But
yeah,
it would be Premier League versus Serie A. It'd be La Liga,
yeah,
Bundesliga, the
yeah,
Eredivisie. Do you know all these different
yeah,
leagues putting all their best players together?
yeah,
It wouldn't be a World Cup because obviously
yeah,
you couldn't do it. You couldn't call it that. But that would be very interesting to see how that would work. It'd be
yeah,
insane. It'd been very messy. To
yeah,
quote Lionel Messi. Well, Lionel Messi plays in USA, so that would be Team USA. You'd have
yeah,
Lionel Messi as your striker. Team USA would be like, "Yeah,
yeah.
we've got Messi," and then you'd look at the rest of
Like,
the rest of the
yeah,
players and
why
go,
that?
"Oh,
Like
well, they're
you
not
got
that good."
Messi, you automatically win. Yeah,
Stephen says,
yeah,
"Oh,
damn
Scotland
it.
have got an English
What about
player."
wrestling? What about? It'd be interesting if they did some kind of international wrestling thing like that. Like, I mean,
I've done it.
I'm talking about like I don't mean
Have
pro
done.
wrestling, but yeah. Oh, they have.
I've done a World Cup in
Yeah,
pro wrestling before. WWE did it years and years ago.
yeah,
But they didn't do it
yeah.
for
It was a long
mass.
time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't. They
Yeah,
did that stupid World Cup thing with Shane McMahon winning it. You remember? They did that
yeah,
tournament thing.
yeah. But
And
Shane won it, so it's like what
Shane
the fuck?
O'Mac came down and won the World Cup. Like, what the fuck? They did it in
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia.
like yeah.
Terrible.
Damn it.
Ian Eriksson had a cardiac arrest in the FIFA. Yeah, I remember it from back in the day, but why are people mentioning it now? I
Did
was
he pass
live
away or
when that
something? Or,
happened. No, he's alive. He's alive and
yeah.
well. He's played for Man United for the last
Well,
couple of
then
years.
why is that?
So I don't know why everyone's talking about it now when it happened in 2021. I remember I was literally it was the game before I went live because we weren't sure whether or not we were doing the live
Yeah.
watch along. A lot of people joined the streams back then because it was brand new and we'd just come out of the pandemic and stuff. It was the first World Cup
Yeah.
outside of the pandemic. I remember it, but I just don't know why people are talking about it now. Has he passed away now? Why are we talking about it now? He's alive and well as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't
Bunkers
know.
has mentioned it.
I mean, I could grab my little laptop, my little Chromebook over here, and figure
Well,
everything
Christian
out.
Eriksen collapsed
It's
on the
not going
pitch.
to do all
Denmark,
that.
Ukraine, conscious, but is doing well. Is this recent or was it ages ago? Oh, is he had another cardiac? No, I think he's had another cardiac arrest actually.
Yeah,
From what I
that
can read
makes sense
here.
why it's coming up. Yeah.
I just don't understand
Yeah,
why
I
people
mean,
were talking about him. I know he had originally had one.
is he still playing or he's retired? He's not playing anymore, is he?
Oh, it looks like he has, because somebody said it was in the Ukraine game, but he had
Oh,
one in the
yeah.
Finland game into 2021.
What? The Fingerland game. It's the Fingerland. Man, living in
Finland.
Fingerland, I would be the
Fingerland.
worst person.
Fingerland.
That is my goal in life. I want to go to Fingerland and just sit at a fucking park bench and finger somebody. Like,
Finland.
Anyone who sits down, I try to finger them.
There's no
Like I want that to
Fingerland.
be. I want that on my fucking record.
No,
William Hensey arrested for fingering somebody on a park bench in Fingerland. Like,
there's no such
what
thing
are
as
you fucking
Fingerland.
illegal?
It's Finland, not
Oh,
Fingerland.
I heard
we could do fins. You could finger a fin in Finland.
Yeah.
No, but no,
Damn
it's
it.
It's
There goes
Finland,
that
not
fucking
Fingerland.
dream. That's nice.
Wait,
Thanks, Dave. You got rid of that goddamn dream of mine. I just had it.
I think it's breaking news.
Yeah.
And that he had another one. All right, okay, Shaquin23,
Okay,
shout out to you.
That makes sense. Hey, Shaquin.
I just like thought what I was asking is basically a chat. What the fuck? Because all of a sudden I was just seeing Christian Eriksen. I'm going, what the fuck has Christian Eriksen got to do with the chat? And it's like I just waiting for somebody to actually clarify to me what was going off. Because I've just started the live stream and go, oh, Christian Eriksen, and put his name into the chat and then not explain what the flip you're talking about, because that's not a wrestler, by the way. He's a footballer. Yep. And I'm trying to ascertain what the flip. It's like breaking news. What's
happening in wrestling? Is there anything like new that popped up today, or anything new in wrestling? I ain't had a chance to look.
Oh, I've not even looked, mate. I've not. I don't think there's anything massively wrestling related. I mean, I know that they did Noche de Grandes Part 2 last night, which, meh. I don't think it was that great. I wouldn't have stayed up until 3 a.m. in the morning to watch that, to be fair. I watched it this morning when I got up out of bed. But I don't think it was worth staying up late night for.
With AAA back in the 90s, we had the luchadors, and we've seen them all in WCW. I've seen so much luchador wrestling. I mean, it is great, but when you see so much of it, like watching WCW or, WWE.
Some announcements for Monday Night Raw, apparently. Some shit's going down on that show. We've got Penta versus Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental title. Plus the 2 qualifying matches.
I care about Io Sky just because she's hot. She's got those thick thighs. That's all. Yeah. I don't really care for the. I've seen so many of the gimmicks and shit, and I just the gimmicks. There's nothing that's really drawing my attention. I'm not like, oh my god, this is so hilarious, or this is so great.
So this
like, even when R-Truth comes out, he makes me laugh, but I'm not like, oh my god, I'm an R-Truth fan.
So here we go. This is what's announced for Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. Obafemi is advertised. Penta versus Rey Mysterio for the IC Championship. We've got Soruka versus Lara Valkyria.
That'll be a damn good match.
So then we've got Seth versus Javon Evans versus Ricky Saints versus Talatonga in the King of the Ring. Then we've got Becky Lynch versus Morgan versus Bliss versus Chelsea Green in the Queen of the Ring. That's what's happening on Monday Night Raw. I mean, Raws are fine.
Chelsea Green's cleared to wrestle now?
Yeah. She wrestled on Friday.
Oh. Yeah.
She wrestled against Lash Legend and got beat.
Yeah, I kind of tuned out of that shit. Like
here it is. I've got the news now. So Denmark-Ukraine friendly match being called off due to Christian Eriksen collapsing on the pitch.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, well, see, that makes sense.
So this is the second cardiac arrest this guy has had, so he needs to retire, right? He just needs to fucking hang up his boots and say, that's it, I'm done.
I mean, there's like he's got a family. I mean, I don't know what his competitive.
I mean, he's done well. He's been, I think, obviously since 2021, he's been playing football since then. From the first, I mean, his heart proper stopped. He nearly enough died the first time round. And it was amazing that he made the recovery, played for Man United, he's played Premier League football and across Europe since. But, for it to happen now again, I mean, he's getting knocking on in age as well now, so it's time to retire. Your health is more important. Hang up your boots. You ain't
Remember
playing
his dad
anymore.
to go home. Say fuck it. I'm
Your World
done.
Cup's over, pal. Hate to
Go
see it.
like do something like fishing or something. You're like, you know, honestly, I would love to do like I've never really watched them. I'm not like a big like bass fisherman, but I think doing those tournaments would be fun for something like for if I was to retire, being like some kind of ass clown, just kind of jumping or doing like comedy fishing or some shit. Joining tournaments and just being a dumb fuck. Like that would be fun. I think.
According to Shaquem, he says that Steve Macklin from TNA has been granted his release.
What the hell's he gonna do? Going to AEW?
Well, I don't know if there's any indication that WWE are interested in him.
No.
Which I would be shocked if they
He was
were
working for
interested.
TNA. He would just make the leap to NXT, or they would just bring him on, as a jobber on the main roster for a while.
He was originally from NXT anyway. He was
Yeah,
part of one of the Forgotten Sons.
yeah. I mean, maybe he's just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you don't need to keep sending me now, Shaquem. I've got all the information, dude. Shaquem's just sending me shitloads of. Shaquem, stop sending me messages, mate.
Giving you all kinds of
I
shit.
know.
Oh, guess what happened? Bob from down the road.
Beep,
Fucked
beep,
a
beep.
pig. Oh my God! I gotta tell Dave this. This Bob guy down the road. He fucked a pig. Like I'm just saying, he straight up fucked a pig. So guess what? I'm gonna tell Dave this so he knows.
I can't go to X, Shaquem. I can't physically go to X because I've got William on the thing. I'd have to knock William off to go to X. That's not happening. I've had a look, but I've already explained everything what I needed to do. So
yeah,
I already know. We know. But thank you anyway. Ryan Neeson, shout out to you. We've got Daz Reynolds in the chat as well. Shout out to you.
Hey, Daz. Yep.
How are you all doing? What did you think of the interview yesterday with my boy Leeds?
It was actually pretty decent. You could tell how Leeds was a little apprehensive. He's kind of just looking for any negativity. He was just like, don't make fun of me, don't make fun of me. And I'm like, that's fair.
He wasn't.
You don't want to you don't want people to make fun of you, but then someone's going to. You just gotta,
honestly, he was well protected. The chat loved him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was nobody that was going to go in negative on Leeds if they were to get me to deal with, because I would kick their fucking ass.
Well, then I'd beat their ass. Like I'd just be like,
I would beat their fucking ass. Don't fucking like that shit because we don't do that shit here.
Well, I think everybody
would have just got fucking instant banned. Whoever was the mod on the stream when we were on it would have been bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point, I mean, that's about this community or every community. It's just that's the way it is.
On us guys, I invited him on, so I do feel very protective because obviously I've invited him onto my channel.
Well, you kind of do. You kind of do
my channel and then get subjected to bullying. Absolutely fucking no chance. I mean, that is not happening. Because I want people. I said to Leeds before we went live. At any point, if you feel like I'm asking too much, just let me know. I mean, bless him, he was giving me one word answers. It's not a lot to work with as a YouTuber, I've got to admit.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Yeah.
He was just so sweet, and I did enjoy it. I had a blast talking to him yesterday, and I really urge anybody what really wants to come on the hot seat, you can.
Yeah.
Anybody what's brave enough to camera on themselves and come and talk to me, please do.
I'm not doing it. I'm scared of the hot seat. That's intense. That's a lot of pressure.
Hot seat. Ooh, dude, fuck.
That's scary shit. I'm gonna get you're gonna have all kinds of research and information. You're gonna be like, I know, in such and such time, you jumped over that fence, and you fucked that goat, you son of a bitch. And I'll be like, no, I didn't. It wasn't me. I promise. Then you'll show video.
We've got the CCTV footage.
Yeah. What is this? What is this? A closed circuit, you motherfucker!
Welcome to the hot seat. We don't just talk about wrestling. I pull your private shit and show it all over the internet.
What are you doing under those covers, you motherfucker? I'm like, sorry. I was bad. Yeah. That's the fair. You just don't want to have that.
Leeds was excellent
Yeah.
yesterday, says Ryan. That's a good shout out.
Yeah, then you're gonna
Like
have
I say,
Cynthia come
anybody
on.
that
I mean,
feels brave,
that's
like I said,
badass.
anyone who feels brave enough to come on,
Yeah.
all you need to do, have Google Meets, send me your email,
Yep.
and look, I'm going to have Cynthia on in 2 weeks.
I mean,
That
we will
is
crack
going
on,
to
but
be amazing.
no, try not to do crack at that specific time because we're not responsible for. Dave's not going to be responsible for how we act. Like, you crack on, but don't crack on. Don't be on crack. Like that's that. I just think that's an important thing to add.
So we're going to have Cynthia on next, and she will talk.
Yeah.
I'm going to be saying our leads didn't talk a lot, but Cynthia's going to talk a lot. She's just going to chew my ear off. Everyone will be going, God, Dave, control her. She's talking. She's taking over your
Well,
channel.
I think with Leeds, he just, he's
Oh, he was just
not really.
nervous.
I don't think
It was
he's
just
nervous. He's just not a big. Yeah.
He hasn't
I
found.
really think. Yeah, he's just not a talker. Like I just don't think he's a. That's fine. There's people that just don't want to talk out of their ass like me.
Like I said to him on the live stream yesterday, I said to him, I was like that at first. It was very, you watched my first video on the other channel, my first channel. You watched that very first video. How subdued was I? I'm constantly rubbing my neck. I look so fucking nervous. I'm not really speaking with any kind of passion. I'm just getting it out and go, right. I think this match is going to go like this. No. It's just
one. They go back and forth, and then the 8. I don't fucking
Rey Mysterio did hit the 169.
Yeah.
And it looked
Well, you
good.
can't help it. You're like
And it was
deadpan,
a
and you're
very
just
good
sitting there, and
you
you're
know
like,
me.
well, this
I
is
was
kind of
like
scary.
that. I was like that at the beginning. But I feel if Leeds continues doing what he's doing on the his trajectory that he's doing, I think in a month's time he'll be flipping flying. And it's like he said, oh, I'm gonna wait until I'm like 30 to do a live, do YouTube, and I'm just like, fair enough if you want to wait that long.
Yeah, but you need to practice.
I'd hit the ground running. If you want to do it, then start now. Crack on. You're making videos for you. You're not making it for anybody else. When I make a video, I'm not making it in the, I hope so-and-so likes it. I hope this person likes it. No, I make it for me.
Well, that's like Days is, like everybody compares themselves to Days, like he's so polished. But if you go back and look at the earlier days even, he's like, hey guys, what you doing? Hey, this is the new video. That's how he's grinning like
videos. His first videos are pretty much like my
he's grinning
videos
like
now.
a retard. Like you're like, dude, what are you so happy for? It's goddamn wrestling. It's a WWE figure. You shouldn't be on cloud 9, man. What the hell? It's just a figure, But that was kind of his funny.
No, this is how
that was
Days built his empire that way.
His draw.
He built his empire that way.
Yeah,
overexcited, enthusiastic about picking figures up from like Toys R Us or from Smiths is what got people attracted. When you see the video where we microwaved the John Cena figure, that helped.
Yeah.
They were doing daft stuff. I just don't have the time to do daft stuff. I just don't. I'm going to put loads of figures in the microwave and burn them all, and then pay the price when my house burns down. Welcome to Dave in Real Life, where I'm homeless.
No, you're
now.
You're like me. I mean, yeah, we could probably get a new microwave, but it's like this one's still working, and I'm not going to burn up this microwave. I might want a ham sandwich later, so I'm just going to I use my microwave. I can't afford to just buy a microwave and just to melt back or fucking wrestling figures in it and shit.
I think Days now I'm just kind of just like moved on to wrestling and concentrating on that. But I kind of just want to keep the innocence of the channel and keep it about collecting, because I think that, a lot of people in our community are collectors. They still collect. They go out and buy the wrestling figures. They're going out and
And you look at it, and honestly, Dave, you look at it. Tommy quit doing like toy content. Big Vault. Nick Storm was going to. He had it for like 1 or 2 weeks. He quit. So because it's not drawing enough views, and
I'm not
but I mean,
It's not even
Yeah,
about.
it's
It's
like
not even about the views for me. I get a thrill out of going out and about
yeah, but
and
see how
making
many
a video.
views, how many people like you look at every one of your views, and those are people that are looking for this content, and we're all trying to drive them toward it because you put out such it's great because it's new content and it keeps so then they go to the store. So you're even though it's a small majority, that small majority is eyes are turning toward. If you look at your views on your videos, they're going up. People will go back and they'll watch it. So anyone interested in even on Dave's channel, Dave even sent them to you and said, hey, he's putting out some good content. He puts out figures. So if you're into that, if that's you're the
Yeah,
one doing it.
because I'm not in Daisy's community a lot. I don't see a lot
Yeah,
of it, but I know he does kind of point that direction.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not sure if he does that in his member streams or not, but probably,
yeah.
probably more
Well,
than on the main channel. But
yeah.
I know. Look, he's a mate, and always will be. I don't step on his toes. He's not stepping on my toes at all.
Well, no, it's not that. It's that you're providing. It's that he goes and he looks. It's not. It's not like about business or. I don't think it's about. It's not even respect. It's just the fact that the same community Days is doing streams for. You're the same in the same community doing the things that they're asking Days to do, and Days is like, hey, this guy's right over here, Dave. He's doing it constantly. Go, if
Yeah,
that's the kind
he's
of
not
content
being
you're
able to
interested
do
in.
it anymore. I am
Yeah, because he
and
can't
about,
because
and I
he's got
am
the
doing that kind of content.
yeah because he's got the streams, and he's doing so many streams now, and he's got his life outside of streams that he's got family and
Yeah, he's starting to focus back on that a little bit. I've noticed that
yeah,
this past week that the unseen videos have slowly
yeah,
slowed down.
yeah.
He's not doing as many as them
Well,
as he used to. I think
the
I don't know
unseen.
if he's stopped doing them, but it looks like
Well,
he
he's
has.
gonna get back. He's gonna get back with the unseen, and I can't really I'll tell him in chat when they ask. But Dave's got uh his he gets his account. He got his account taken down for
Yeah. He got copyright, didn't
TikTok.
he?
He got and then and then his ex account. He got strikes and stuff, and he's got like they just keep WWE's been copywriting his stuff, so he's got to get up. He just makes a new account. He's got to get his stuff because I mean it is. You got to imagine when you have all that content that you put on there, and then because someone's just being an a-hole and telling WWE or be like reporting his content because they're mad at him because he didn't suck their dick during a stream or some shit, didn't kiss their ass enough. So then people keep reporting him and stuff for that shit. And I mean I handle a lot of that, and I'm just like you guys are fucking retarded. I mean, the guy is putting on a stream. He's got 1,000 people at a time to communicate with, and then they bitch and they're just like, "No, he doesn't see this is And then you got it's just a big mess where he really can't. Days really don't. I mean, he don't have time to sit there and fight with all this bullshit. The people turning him in. As long as his main channel stays, as long as his wrestling stays, as long as that channel, as long as this YouTube channel stays, he's fine. I mean, this is how the guy makes his living. He's not out here.
It's his job. It's his job. I know.
Yeah.
I always
Well,
say that. It's his job.
And then he's
It's
getting
how he
people
makes his money.
Yeah.
It's
and
his
people
main
abuse
income.
that.
It's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The clips side of it, he makes a bit of extra money with that, and of course he makes a little bit of extra money with WEP. Not massive a load of money, but they're like add-ons. They're extras.
But see, that's the thing
help.
nowadays. Like people aren't really hitting likes anymore, and they don't hype the videos. Like I'm always hyping. I think I get 3 hypes a week or some shit. Is what I'm allowed.
I hype my own video because I've got 2 channels. I'll go over to my other channel and hype my own video.
Yeah, but you have to. That's what I mean.
I'll hype
some kind of hype yours.
By the way, people that are scared about using the hype button, don't be. It's free.
I know it's completely free, and then hit the like on the
start
screen.
Hyping
Like
the videos.
I'm sorry, but it's not hard to hit a fucking like and do a hype. Like you watch a video, it comes out, and you hit hype because you're just sharing it. You're not just showing you, but you're showing them what's good. Like I like this content.
People are brilliant at liking the live streams, right? They're brilliant at doing that. But when I put a video out and it's like got 5 likes, 6 likes, 7 likes, and I think, well, there's like 50 odd views here. How have I not got 50 likes if people have come in? You've disappeared, by the way. Are you still there? Okay, we've lost William. We're back. But yeah, like the video. You need to start liking the videos. It's not about liking the live streams. It's about liking the
What's he doing?
videos as well. Oh, there we go. We can hear you. There we
Oh.
go. You're back.
What?
Thoughts with Christian Eriksen who collapsed? Yeah, we saw people throw that name into the chat, James.
Yep, I'm back.
And I
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about,
We're
Christian
gonna hear it
Eriksen?
the whole fucking stream. The whole fucking stream. That's all we're gonna hear about Christian Eriksen.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, he's a Man United legend. He's a Danish legend, and for it to happen to him again, I mean, yeah, it's time to hang up boots, right? He's got to retire now. He can't continue. Yeah. This is it. This is the final straw. I mean, my thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family, obviously, but yeah, this has got to be. If he comes back into football now after this, well, fuck off. What happens to you after this? Bollocks. You had a chance to save your life. You know what I mean? I think he does retire after this, obviously. I think he'll be forced to by the football.
I mean, do they have a cause? Is it just stress or?
He's got a week out anyway. He, like I said, in 2020, in
2021,
he actually had.
Yeah.
How are you doing? How are we both doing? We're doing great, mate. How are you doing, James?
Doing all right.
Me and
hey, James.
Me and Big Willie are fine, mate.
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
We're fine. I'm knackered. I've been drinking this afternoon, James. I'll tell you the truth. I'm fucked.
Yeah, like I'm drinking. This is my beer mug because you know it's
I've got continued though. I finished drinking at 5:30, and I feel like rough as fuck.
Yeah. I got back. I got back, and I've been drinking, and I just like it. I like a 62-ounce beer mug because you know you gotta have. This is what I'm drinking, James.
So what percentage is that, if you don't mind me asking?
This is 4 point. This is only 4.7. I don't care for like the.
All right.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
This is only 4.7. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't get me like drunk or nothing. It just. Okay. I mean, it's just like. Yeah, anything under 5.0 isn't going to do jack shit. I mean, it does because it's 4.7, so it's close to 5. But yeah.
Let's talk about what the thumbnail suggests, and let's talk about tag teams. This was the stream what we was meant to do 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, tag teams.
Yes, so tag teams. Me and William are the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
Not the Doom, we're a Boom. Boom!
Like an ice cream cone with like boom coming out of it.
Yeah, it's like.
I need all the, but if I do that, then then it breaks up my reception and all. Like it breaks up the clarity and.
So yeah, but the whole point of it is like obviously tag team wrestling has pretty much died now in WWE. It's pretty much
they're trying to
dead.
But like they tried to revive it, and then they're building tag teams for what? Like there's no.
Yeah,
and they're trying to, and they're putting them on there, but like you got what?
They're doing what WWE has constantly done.
Yeah.
They're doing what the WWE have constantly done for fucking years.
Yeah.
Is put 2 single stars together because they ain't got nothing for them. Oh, let's put R-Truth with Damian Priest. It's a good tag team, right? I like the chemistry between them. I like the fun side of it, but they're not a tag team. These are not a tag team. These are 2 single stars. Throw it together because, A, it's good fun. You've got nothing better for them.
Well, you got like Vanity Project, and they're kind of a team, but.
No, I like Vanity Project. I mean, obviously, swipe left, swipe right, whatever you want to flipping call them. Yeah. I think they're great. I think what they're doing down in NXT right now is on point. And if you're building tag division, you build a tag team around a proper tag team like them. The fact that we lost the Motor City Machine Guns, we lost the Wyatt Six. You took 2 members of MFTs away. And then you go,
but they could have taken away. They could have taken away Wyatt Six and left at least maybe Rowan and
Need to take the
I
way
would have
6.
Rowan
Yeah,
and
they could
Joe
have left.
Gacy because I
They
think
could have let.
Gacy's better on the mic, way better. Gacy is so amazing on the mic. I would have kept Gacy and Rowan and had them
You
as a
could have
tag
kept
team.
any combination out of that team
Yeah,
and gone right. This is the tag team now. Here's
yeah.
Joe
I
Gacy.
wanted
Here's
more
Dexter
Mike.
Loomis. Here's your tag team. Off you pop. Did it
Dexter
need to be the way
Dexter has to
6?
be quiet. Like Dexter, go back to the NXT serial killer thing. Him being quiet and not talking and just showing up and putting people to sleep and stuff. That was perfect. I love that.
Like
Like it's-
Shaquem's just saying, if James came on this podcast, this channel would be taken down. Why would he be taken down?
Why would it take down a James come on? I'm on the motherfucker. What the hell? When did I become? When did I become some fucking? When did I become some saint
William,
or
you're
white
second
knight
rate now. You're second
motherfucker
rate.
that no one's
James
gonna?
is better than you. James is more ruthless
Yeah,
than you are, mate. You need to pull at your pants, mate, and start this
yeah,
out.
no
Because
shit. I gotta
ruthless.
start saying fuck more, and I gotta like
Oh
fuck
God,
you, you bastard,
nose
piece of
mouth,
shit.
motherfucker.
I hate all you motherfuckers. Y'all burn in hell, you cocksuckers. Like, you know, is that what I'm gonna do? That's probably gonna be on someone's like reel or some shit. You cocksuckers! Just me screaming.
The women's top teams are not for me. The women's tag teams. William the Nun. William is the Nun.
Yeah,
He turned over a new Christian leaf.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like the women's tag team,
they're
the
trying to
women's
do the
division
men's
is
tag
so
team.
good in yeah. But
But
like the women's tag teams, they work. But that's because we haven't done shit with the women. And like you could do anything, you could just
the thing is, we're overdoing the women's tag team.
yeah. But
We're
that's what I mean. Like,
forgetting,
but you
we're
can do
forgetting the
that.
mid card title. We're
Yeah,
forgetting the main title. We've got Liv Morgan
yeah.
that's
There's
now
just
entered the
nothing. It's
flipping
always
Queen of the Ring.
yeah,
Liv Morgan's had to enter Queen of the Ring because she ain't got no to do because Stephanie Vaquer is injured. They could
yeah.
have done. How is it that they can't do a mini program with another
Yeah,
wrestler
but
until
can't
Stephanie
you come
Vaquer
out
is
like
ready? You
okay?
mean you could feed
Vaquer
Liv to Bailey
is ready.
for a month?
Like what happened to bringing her out when she's injured and doing that whole thing? You know, she can still talk. She can be seen. She can still direct someone else or have like an understudy or something. Someone, you know, she could say
The fact that the
she could like
creative
raise. She
haven't
could like do
managed
some
to.
way of like letting someone else do her devil's kiss, and that way you know
But
you
the thing
can do
is,
stuff like that.
they had Sol Ruka there.
Yeah,
Just come up from NXT. She got in the face of Liv Morgan. They had that match after WrestleMania, and then they just left it.
yeah,
Why
yeah,
didn't they just have her have a midi feud with Sol Ruka? I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I know they wanted Sol Ruka to be overpowerful so that, that she didn't lose.
yeah,
Let's not have her lose straight away to Liv Morgan. But, okay, who cares? Just have her lose. She'd have
yeah.
bounced back. She'd have got back into it. Did you like Julia's face doing? Loved it, mate. Loved Julia.
Yeah, Julia.
She needed it.
I mean,
Needed it.
yeah, she's such a great wrestler,
She's
and
phenomenal. And we haven't even seen half of what she can do.
but we don't. That's what I was getting to. We don't get to see. We don't see any more of her wrestling. It's more a focus on her presentation as a gimmick or as an individual, and it's like a lot of these wrestlers, like Sol Ruka, even she's a great wrestler. Put her in there to wrestle. Put Julia in there to wrestle. Don't put them in there to you're not going to throw them into like some kind of storyline and make them actresses. Have them put over the older talent or have them just come over as talent. Like the women's division is so easy to fucking book because it hasn't been done yet. You could just take the last 10 years of men's booking and just use that
with the
and
women's
book
division.
women.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can book the women with the last 10 years of the men's division or even 20 years, and then there's it's so easy. And just have, because then the women would know exactly how to play the roles because they could look at them, go back and look at the matches and see how they were portrayed. And they could do their own thing.
This is
Yeah,
what
they just got to
always
be
my
in the ring.
argument. My argument with AEW was that they didn't use the female division properly. WWE give these women TV time.
Yep.
But we're doing it in the wrong way. We're using it in the wrong way. Because Liv Morgan, why is she in Queen of the Ring? Well, she ain't got an opponent because Stephanie Vickers injured. What? You've got
Yeah.
no opponents out of a flipping roster of what 20 women. You can't fucking pick out. I mean, even if they just uploaded, give Ivy Nile a bit of a push just for her to get beat. It didn't really matter. You just make Ivy Nile look $1 million for a couple of months while Stephanie Vaquer is out injured, and then have
Yeah.
Liv Morgan beat her at a pay-per-view because it would sell. I
Yep.
guarantee you, if you build Ivy Nile up properly and actually give a fuck, it would benefit Ivy Nile, it would benefit Liv Morgan, it would benefit WWE. Because even if Ivy Nile went back to main event, she'd have had that amazing run with Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
People had gone, like this Ivy Nile girl. I've seen her against Liv Morgan. Let's see what she can do. That boosts her up.
Yep.
Win-win. Even if she lost the feud, win-win. Liv retains her championship. We move on to Stephanie Vaquer when she's ready. Nobody's going to bat her a fucking eyelid.
Yeah. I mean,
Now,
I can't really blame WWE specifically for this because the the wrestlers that are more actress and less they're not good wrestlers like Liv Morgan. They're the ones pulling down the major bucks. They're the ones getting to go on social media. They're getting all this press. You know, their lives. Like, you know, Liv Morgan takes farts at a fucking hot dog stand. The whole fucking world's all, oh my god, what did it smell like? Holy shit! You know, what'd she have to drink? Did she take a piss after? You know, like everybody gives a
can
shit.
we lick
So,
a bowl after she's pissed?
yeah, can we make the goal? Can we smell the fart? Can we capture it and sell it? You know, like what the fuck? I mean, yeah.
I understand that. I mean, but
Well, see, but that's why they're getting the wrestlers like Kiana James and shit. They're not getting this because they're just not there. But I mean, they're amazing wrestlers. They're talent.
Kiana James has been getting a lot of good praise from WWE
Yeah.
officials. She's been doing some
Yeah.
amazing work.
Yeah, and it's all
It's a shame
wrestling.
that you've got Jordan Grace, which is suddenly
Yeah.
just disappeared off the main
I
roster. I
fucking
mean,
love
she has
it.
been injured. She did have a couple of dark matches.
Yeah.
But it's amazing now with, like, where is she off on TV? Why are we not using
Yeah.
her more? And we could say that about, like, Chelsea Green. I know she's like the comic relief, but we know she can go. Every
Yeah.
wrestling fan knows that that girl can wrestle. She has got a presence in the ring. She can go if asked to. And we
Yeah.
see so many times Scarlett when they were in WWE and Karrion Kross. Scarlett could wrestle. She
Yeah.
only wrestled once in her entire WWE career. And it's like, have you
Yeah.
watched any of her matches on the independent scene? What the
Yeah.
fuck? How are you not using her? How did you just go, nah, we can't be arse using her, she's just tits and ass. What?
Yeah.
Are you fucking for real?
Yeah. And
And
she's
that's
just sitting
what
there.
yeah,
This
you
is
just go,
Claw. Come over here. Come over here. Look, see here. There's his penis. You know, that's about all she ever did. I think she pointed at his penis once. Like, honestly, during the match, I remember watching it. I can't remember it was what PLE it was. No, it wasn't even a PLE. It was a crossover thing, I think. Where she was just basically, you could see her on the side pointing at Cross's penis, like, cause it was like the outline, you know, because he's wearing tight fucking leather pants.
James has just said it there. Liv Morgan's title run sucks again. Because they're waiting on
Yeah.
Stephanie Vaquer. This was meant to be
Yeah.
Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer during the summer, up to SummerSlam. And
Yeah.
then they'd have the big Stephanie Vaquer wins back a championship at SummerSlam. This was the main storyline they wanted to tell us during this
Yeah.
period of time. But with Stephanie Vaquer getting the injury, not being able to compete, and plus obviously they're in Europe as well, so Stephanie Vaquer's not even made the trip. So you're
Yeah.
not going to see her until they're back in America, which is, I think, in a week's time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They will not do this. I've said this in videos and live streams that WWE are very reluctant to do any big, massive returns or big storylines while they're away from America. They will
Yeah,
not
but then
fucking
you're.
do it. They've
Yeah.
never done it in the history of the company. You'll get tag team title switch hands. You'll get the female intercontinental title switch hands. They'll not do it with a major championship. When was the last? Well, I mean that's a good question because I don't even know the answer to this. And maybe I
Yeah.
should. When was the last time a world championship, i.e., WWE, or the world championship, changed hands across the seas in Europe? When was the last time? because I can't remember it. The Intercontinental's changed hands. Tag teams have changed
Yeah,
hands.
we just had
I don't think a major
Rusev beat
championship has ever changed hands away from America. Oh, wait, yeah, we did it in Toronto.
Madcap Moss. Didn't he win? No, that was back in the States. Yeah, that was back in the States. Madcap Moss, I remember but yeah, that was back.
Major world championship,
Oh
WWE
yeah, yeah.
championship.
No,
I'm not talking
nothing
about the
major.
mid card titles.
Yeah.
Mid card we
See,
can get away with.
That's why I thought if they let Jacob beat Roman, that would have just been
Seth Rollins versus Bray
that
Wyatt
would
was
have meant
that one of them.
something.
If you're talking about Saudi Arabia, yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
could
not
argue
really.
that, but Saudi Arabia paid shitloads of money, so I don't really
Yeah,
count that. It's like there was a Toronto, obviously when Ultimate
yeah,
Warrior beat Hulk Hogan. That was out of America, but I'm talking about Europe. I'm talking
yeah.
about like England, France, Germany. When was the last time a major championship changed hands away from
I don't
America?
remember.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I struggle to remember one.
I don't really think Mexico
I'm
counts
asking
either.
James because James is like the encyclopedia of wrestling. So
Oh
if it
no,
was,
fucking James quit. James quit watching. Like he said, "Fuck it, I'm watching Ramsey Gordon. I'm watching Kitchen Nightmares. I'm all about fuck you. You can't cook for shit, you fat bitch." Like that's what
Toronto
James has been.
doesn't really count. Yeah, Toronto doesn't
James,
count.
yeah, so James, James has been out of the loop for a while. He's
Slot
been
man.
gunning down. He's been James has been in training. Like he left a little bit ago, and because he had all that pain, and God save James. I'm glad he's getting better and he's back. But and but like he did it right when he come back. He's like he's not. See, James didn't come back training being like, okay, I'll take a little more wrestling, then I'll watch a little bit, but I'm still going to do this. No, he went straight to the heart of the motherfucker. He knows his spot in this community. He's like, I'm watching Gordon Ramsay. I'm going to watch him trash people. That's the motherfucker. That's the training I got to do to get back. I got to watch it. Watch this
You know what the
Englishman
thing is?
pick out these retards.
As much as we say
Yeah.
this, James, don't bother catching up on the wrestling. I will save you
Yeah.
time and effort. Right?
Yeah.
SmackDown's been shit for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
Raw's been okay. You've not really missed no.
Excellent.
NXT's still good. You could catch that anytime and you'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
God save.
It's just like,
James
you know what's
fucking Reddick.
happening. It's all bullshit. It's all just, I don't know. I was kind of worried there for a little bit that WWE was kind of, basically Tony Khan was booking WWE matches because they were kind of like trying to get the tag teams back, and they're doing the factions thing. Like they were pretty much doing the script for AEW when they started coming up. Like you could see it because they were doing the factions came in when the AEW had 50 billion factions of everybody, and so I mean I could see why people would say that with WWE, but I mean luckily WWE seen that wasn't working, and hopefully they're moving away from that now. So instead of doing what Vince McMahon era, which is what we all love, we all know.
Asking me. James has just asked me, am I live for Raw tomorrow? Unfortunately, no, mate. It's at 7.
Yeah.
I actually finish work at 7. So I'm not live for it. We are live, though, for NXT. We are live on
Is Raw on in the morning? Isn't it still overseas?
What's that, mate?
Sorry, it's had ice in my mouth. Isn't Raw overseas still? Doesn't it show at like?
Yeah, it's still 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern.
Yeah.
It's still 7 p.m. UK time
Yeah.
with it being in Paris. Yeah, I can't do it. I will be watching it, but I can't stream it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
It's just out of my. If it had been like 8 or 9 o'clock, I could have done it.
Yeah.
With it being 7, I've got fucking.
Yeah, I gotta
finish
go
work
and
exactly 7 o'clock. So it's like, and then I've got to get home. I've got to get a shower. By the time I get to watch it, we'll be around about 8 o'clock. So I missed.
I'll come in. I gotta go pick up a truck that broke down and stuff. So I gotta I'll be in and out of it. Like as far as the stream goes, moderating. But for the most part, I can't just sit there. Because I'll be in and out of it.
We are live normal time on Tuesday, which will be midnight, 7 p.m. Eastern for NXT, because obviously Kendall Gray, Lani Jordan cannot wait.
Yeah, the Kendall Gray Kalani, that
the
is going
tissues.
to be. Yeah, but
Robert,
it's
hello, shout
submission.
to you.
I mean, I don't like the whole part about Kalani, submitting Ren Sinclair, and then that with because I think you got to protect. Plus, I mean, she's so good at it anyway. You got to protect Kendall Gray as a submission specialist. Like, you need to protect her moves. Like, because otherwise, I think Kendall's ready to go up to the main roster with her submission
been ready
style.
since day one, to be honest.
Yeah,
She's
like
been
she's
ready. She's so high on the WWE's wish list. I think if she'd have gone up this time, she might have got lost a little bit because
I think WWE's really trying to push her to be like the sex symbol, or the sex symbol type wrestler.
Have you noticed that? Because honestly, Tuesday night she came out with a knicker showing. She came out with a knicker showing. And I just like, what? That's not Kendall.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah,
she's the badass.
Why is she now showing this now? Why is she being a little? The photographs on X, they're a little bit more provocative than what they've been. I mean, she is working fucking double time on her promo. She is working fucking hard on that, I can tell you.
Yeah, but they're leaning way too heavy into the sexual aspect. They're trying to make her something she's not. She's not a Barbie doll. She is a, Kendall is a...
I think they're turning...
I'm going to fuck you up, and you may think I'm pretty, but guess what? I'm going to get dirty, and I'm going to fuck... I'm going to hurt you.
That's the Lita character.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. They're turning her into Lita.
Maybe, yeah.
I see that's the direction I can see, because Lita had the high-rise underwear coming out of her cami shorts. Do you know what I mean?
But I mean, Lita
there, but it's not. She's not that kind of wrestler. She's a technical wrestler. She's
like Lita was the headbanger. Like she really, Yeah, but like Lita was a rocker. She was into rock music, and that was her thing. Kendall's more like. I mean, she's just so skilled in the ring, and she knows her body, and she's so skilled in combat. Like, let her be that. I mean, it's so easy. You can just book Kendall like Ken Shamrock and just leave it alone because she does the same shit. Book Kendall like you did, like they did Ken Shamrock. Yeah, and book her as that, and keep her as that. And hell, I mean, people are gonna. I mean, surely she's not gonna. I guess WWE's probably trying to. Bring her to a wider audience, or, do this or do that. But, like, she's so good in the ring, and she protects other people when she wrestles. You can see. You can see that. Like, even whenever someone goes to the top rope, you can see how she's adding that knee, she's adding the knee, like when she does the roll-up, whenever they come down and hit her with a big move. Yeah. She's adding that. She even bows her body up, so, she's helping decrease the impact. So it's not, not hurting them or her. I mean, she knows how to do that shit, and it's so effortless. It's just effortless. I mean, why are you trying to make her a sex symbol and stuff? And there's so many sex symbols.
She's a sex symbol without all of that, though. She didn't need
to. Yeah, but that's what I mean.
She doesn't need to have her underwear showing. She doesn't need to be eating cake constantly and provocatively. I mean, we're enjoying
like
it.
I'm certainly enjoying it. But to me, he's a Shayna Baszler, But she's hot. I mean, that's just she's like Shayna Baszler.
Thing is, though, I mean, I've said this about Shayna Baszler a lot, and I do not know why I think she's fit. I think there's a nice quality about her, and I've always said that, and I don't know why, because she does look like a bulldog just chewing on a wasp.
Yeah,
there's something about her, and I could never get my head around it. I'm going, well, no, I actually find her all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to be controversial on Bailey Humphries. I mean, I don't find her attractive whatsoever. But I think she's a beast.
Yeah.
I have respect for the person as a performer, but there's nothing there what I'd think is sexy. Maybe people disagree with me. I just think the double chain does nothing for me.
I'm not gonna sit here and say Bailey Humphries or now Micah Lockwood or whatever. She's not a sex symbol. And with Vanity Project, it looks a little weird, but I mean, I get it. They're just,
she's
they're trying to book her in China.
China looked weird when she came into WWE.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just something you're going to get used to, But I don't know
wish
how
that on
she.
Micah though. I don't want her to now go and have
Yeah,
past plastic surgery to be something that she's not.
yeah.
If she's authentic, then I get it. And I'm not gonna go, oh, she needs to change, because no,
Well, if you
don't
look
need
at
to change.
Micah, if you
Just
look
be
at
you.
me and Micah, put our faces together, it's like she related to William. Like, that's how you can look at it and go, fucking weird, isn't it? You know, because we're both fucked up and shit, and
I do
we're
like
both potatoes.
authenticity. I like
Yeah,
uniqueness, but I'm not going out and buying a Michael Lockwood poster anytime soon.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to line my walls with like Micah posters everywhere. Oh, whoa.
yeah. But
No,
she's like,
I
she's
appreciate her as a wrestler, as a performer, and everything else. But it's same with Nia Jax. I'm not going out buying Nia Jax posters.
yeah.
I've,
I mean, honestly, I don't want Nia Jax sitting on my face. That's bad. Like Nia Jax on my face is like, all right, well, Robert might
don't
like
say
that.
that.
He
Don't say
might
that in
be
front
into
of
that.
don't say that in
But
front of Robert.
like, I don't know. I'll pass. That's not something that I would dream about. Like that's something I can go down the road and get. Like I don't want to.
There's
I don't want.
Road Robert there going, why? What's wrong with it? I love her sitting on my face.
I'm just like I'm kind of that guy in the background. That's a huge bitch.
Oh, huge bitch. That's how I see Micah sometimes, and I don't want to think
Yeah, I
that
know.
way.
That's why I'm just like I
That's a
say it with Micah
huge
too.
bitch.
That's a huge bitch. It's
I
from
think
that
she's
fucking
my problem with Micah
it's that
Lockwood.
movie where I can't remember his name, but he was like a Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Yeah, Deuce Bigelow, yeah.
I love that when she's up on the in that real tall, that giant woman.
Huge bitch.
Huge bitch. Like I just love that. Just that guy in the background. That's a huge bitch.
Huge bitch. Oh, the thing
Reminds
is,
me
it's
of
not.
what's her name? What was that Bass? I forgot her name. The 6'4" woman that used to be in WWE. Nicole Bass. Is that who it
Oh,
is?
yeah. She was like a dude.
Yeah, that
She
bitch was.
was.
Yeah.
That Mystique woman as well, that black woman with the
When
whip,
the first
with
time
the
I seen her, I
bafros.
thought she was. When I first seen her, I was like, "Is that Tess?" Because if you look at her and Tess, they look a lot alike. I was like, "Is that Tess? Where's the Tess
Like,
music?" But,
it's this like thing. I mean, with like Bailey Humphries, Micah Lockwood, whichever way you want to call her.
yeah,
You guys in America had a full season of her on LFG or
yeah,
whatever
you
it's
guys have
called.
no.
The Legends thing. Us here in the UK, we were just like, here's Micah. I was like, oh, the fuck? Who's this?
Well, like we don't have. She didn't really
Shiloh
do
Hill, we
much.
did the same. We were like
Yeah,
fucking to these people we'd got no connection to because we didn't get to see that program.
yeah.
So we were like, we're just clawing it. Well, Americans seem to like them, so should we?
Well, see, I like Shiloh Hill, but like now he's
Well,
getting
he's good.
slender. Yeah, yeah, but like now he's getting more toned and he's losing that just like Gunther, he's losing that extra weight that made his moves, seem more impactful. Now I mean I get it, sex appeal, they got to do it for, you know, to sell and get sponsors, and it's all about marketing but I mean you lose the aspects that makes them look like badasses, like to everybody, to the rest of us. Want to see? I want to see dad bods up there, big like Mason Rourke or Mason Rook. Like I want to see that guy. Like, I don't want to see him. They're gonna make him lose weight. I just don't want to see that.
Mason though online. They said
I know.
they said that he was Piper Niven without
Yeah,
the wig on.
I was like, I would beat their fucking ass. Like what the fuck?
Oh, Mason Rock. I mean, yeah, I've got to admit, I didn't know anything about him until he started
Yeah,
showing up on WWE. Have got to hold my hands up and say that I had fuck knows, I have no
yeah,
idea, and that's shocking because UK wrestlers, unfortunately, don't get any press over here in the UK. We don't know them. They
yeah,
go over to America. I didn't know who Kit Wilson was. I didn't know who Elton Prince was until they became pretty deadly on NXT. I don't know them.
yeah.
Because a lot of the wrestlers what do get
I've
picked
never
up
liked
from the
business.
UK are
Not
from
a fan.
London. And these shows in London don't get televised. They're not. You might find them on YouTube the odd time, but you've
Yeah.
really got to know what you're looking for to find them on YouTube. If you don't, you're fucking screwed. It's terrible, isn't it? I feel like we've lost a
Yeah,
little bit with the NXT UK being scrapped. We've kind of lost that connection to the UK wrestling scene because
yeah.
obviously with that we were getting to see that each and every week. We would have had Mason Rock on that show, and we'd have had a relationship with
I
before
was
he got to
watching.
NXT.
I was watching NXT UK because that's where I first, seen Isla Dawn and stuff, and that's,
Yeah.
I just liked
James
the
has
way
just
she
said it's so
presented
good to see
herself.
Kaylee Ray back in the Indies.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
getting totally fucking misused in NXT
yeah,
on the main roster. She was the
yeah,
party trick. You know what I mean? And she's not the party trick. She's a fucking decent wrestler. We know this. We watched her in NXT UK, and she was
yeah,
flipping awesome. And like you said,
yeah,
Isla Dawn. You had
yeah,
you had so many. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
Brookside
I
right
can't
now.
remember.
Zaya Brookside. She's
Yeah,
doing bits in TNA, which is
yeah,
nice to see. But she's from NXT UK. And you think of all the ones that have not kind of hit the mark because
yeah,
they just haven't been used correctly. It's unbelievable.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a break for a minute. I'm just gonna disappear for a second. I gotta go use the restroom.
All right, mate. No worries.
Just real fast. It won't be
And we'll
long.
keep the masses entertained. So yeah, any questions from the chat straight away? We've got 5 minutes. And the man, the beast that is William Ency has just disappeared. What tag team would you like to see revived, if you could, from the past? Who would work in today's environment? Do you think like the Von Erich boys, could they do something in WWE? Obviously, they were a tag team down in MLW. I don't know what they're doing now, to be honest. I don't even know if they're still together. Oh, you're back.
Yep, I'm back.
Asking a chat
Told you
about
it wouldn't
tag
take long.
teams. Well, I'm going to ask you the same
Yeah.
question. What tag team would you revive and bring back today? What would work in today's wrestling scene?
Today,
Yeah, so any tag team from the past, you can bring them back. You can bring back the Dicks, bring back the
I'm bringing back the
Johnsons.
Steiners, man, because they were Rick and Scott, or Rick and yeah, Rick and Scott. Rick and Scott. I'd bring them back. I wouldn't do the Von Erichs or anything because I don't think the faction thing would work. I mean, there's like Terry Gordy and those guys, but Michael P. Hayes. I don't. He
You've got
wouldn't
none of
work.
those
They wouldn't
Freebirds.
work today. Yeah, the
Right, you've
Freebirds
got
wouldn't
Braun
work today.
Breaker then. You've got Braun Breaker, which is
Yeah,
standard Rick Steiner, right? I
yeah,
mean, who would you put with him? And not Theory, because I don't think Theory matches the
yeah.
Steiner brothers look. Who would be Scott Steiner?
I think
Who
Braun's
would you
got that
draft to be
lower center of
Scott?
gravity. But to try to bring someone in, I don't think I'd be going. I'd be looking for someone super technical. So I would give him a new look and kind of, I would get like Dempsey out of NXT because he's just so technically sound. He stays in close, and like when he does his turns and everything, he pulls his arms in. So what that means is he's pulling with his body and he uses his body more, and that's a lot of what Scott did. Scott didn't just reach his big arm out there, like when he was wrestling. The difference was if you would watch Scott, he was always close to the body. He pulled you in, and he kept his
Yeah,
wings
he
down.
gave but
Yeah,
suplexes, and
yeah,
obviously the Frankensteiner was which Braun Breaker
yeah,
down does.
yeah.
Shaquem
But I
would
mean,
bring back the
I
Hart
would go that
Foundation.
way just because the way Dempsey, the way he wrestles, it's similar. I mean, of course, he's not as big and probably doesn't have, but Dempsey looks like he's got a good core. So, he looks like he'd be hard to turn. In wrestling, if it's your core, like you can't fake it, you can't make it. You're just you're either country strong, you're either strong or you're not. Because your core, you could work on it, but like Dempsey just seems like he's got a really good, strong core. So he's, because when he turns, he's his arms are close in. He's not putting his arms out wide. And I mean that also protects the other person because they're not having to jump or they're not having to, like, you can just watch it, like, they're not having to jump or they're not flailing their arms all over. So whenever he flips here or does a turn or puts on a hold, it's always close in. It's not, you don't let it get too far out where you can get hurt and you could pull shoulders, you can stretch your arms out, you can fuck up your elbows. There's all kinds of injuries you can get from just,
Shaquem wants to bring back the Heart Foundation, like the proper Heart Foundation, not Heart in HART.
Yeah.
And he wants to bring in the Legion of Doom. I don't know what the
Yeah,
Legion of Doom is.
Legion of Doom is
No, he said Legion
steroid.
of Doom.
Oh,
Doom.
Legion of Doom. So they're like spice worms? Is that what it is? They're big spice worms? Where they got
Timothy
really bright blue eyes?
Timothy Chalamet and Dave
Yeah.
Bautista are going to be the top team.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah.
I'm only joking, Shaquem. I know that you meant Legion of Doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Hawk and Animal. I don't think you can take Hawk and Animal or Crush and them. You can't take those freaks like the Warlord and all that. You can't take those guys and put them in today because they just don't fit.
No.
I mean, you're not going to have anybody that they go up against. Like you can imagine taking Warlord against fucking Royce Keys. I mean, honestly, it's not going to look right. You're going to be like, well, Royce Keys don't have a chance in hell, So I mean, even back then, like everybody was just so huge, and so even though they're not like.
During the live stream last night, I asked a similar question to Leeds,
Yeah.
and he said, "Well, I'd bring Cesaro back to WWE, and then that's bad. Do you put him back with Sheamus and do the bar?"
Yeah.
And give them one last run. I mean, then I just thought, you know what, that would actually work. Both
that
guys.
Might. Well, Cesaro is so deceptively strong. That's what I mean about like his. You have your core. If you look at Cesaro when he grabs you with his arms, he's grabbing you. Watch his legs when he turns. He's turning. He's turning his whole body.
He's got strong
everything
legs.
Is just same. With Dempsey, you really don't see it that much because he don't. I mean, he's using them. It's just with Cesaro, he used so much leverage and he had so much strength. I mean, you could see it. You can put Cesaro with just about anybody. I put Cesaro and Nakamura together. Put those two together because that would work. Because you'd have. I mean, there's just all kind. You could put him with a lot of people. He could work today. Like I could see that.
So Stephen says, why don't you bring back Kane and The Undertaker?
Well,
the new Kane and Undertaker is more than what I'm asking. Because obviously Kane and Undertaker, they're phenomenal by themselves, obviously.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I never really liked them as a tag team. I've got to admit.
I like Kane more than I like The Undertaker. And I mean, I really did. I like Kane, the whole younger brother. I mean, I was the older brother with my brother, but it just the Kane thing and then his fire, and I was sold.
That big reveal of when he took his mask off. I think everyone just like, what? He wore a mask. He had a dusty face.
but it ruined it for me when he took his mask off because I kept thinking, that's not the same Kane. That's not the same Kane as the one that I seen with that giant ass ripped fucking left arm. That was fucking like squash fucking water and break walnuts with that motherfucking left arm of his. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't look right to me. And I always questioned whether that was the actual Kane or. I mean, I know now that it was, but
Yeah, I'm just like when he first took over the role, there was just so much intrigue. And then once we got the face reveal, and then we realised it was Isaac or Yakum, what was behind the mask? It was like, really? It's the dentist dude? Really?
Yeah.
This is who you got? It's fake Diesel? Really?
Yeah.
My God, man. You totally ruined that one, WWE. It's fake Diesel, isn't it? Oh, he's Kane. And he doesn't look like Isaac Yakum.
Who was the fake Undertaker? Wasn't that like
somebody called
Prince Albert
Brian Adams or something?
No, I thought it was like the Prince Albert guy, Hulk Hogan's son or nephew, whoever that it was.
Horace Hogan.
Yeah. I thought it was like Prince Albert. That's who I thought it was. Because I remember seeing the beard once. The fake Kane.
Yeah, the fake Kane was actually Luke Gallows.
Yeah, Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows.
But I mean, at the time, I thought, well, maybe it's a Prince because he was a big dude. He was all hairy and shit. But I figured that I mean, you could tell it wasn't the Undertaker. I mean, it was a decent sized guy, but I mean, Undertaker was still
No, the
bigger.
fake when they brought the Undertaker, they did the fake Undertaker. He was like a foot shorter than the Undertaker. If you watch
Yeah, it
that
was like,
SummerSlam match
wait,
back,
what?
he's like an inch, like a foot shorter than the original Undertaker. It's like
Yeah,
Undertaker shrank.
yeah,
He's not as
yeah.
tall
So I
these
was
days.
like, wait, how many? Well, see, then I started thinking, like, well, okay, because I was watching it when it was happening, so I was like, I wonder how many. No, still, even though in the back of my head, I'm like, how many fake canes? Like, I was waiting for like 10 fake canes to come out, like because they're just
Like,
or not Kane. I'm sorry, but the Undertaker. Yeah,
I'm
there's gonna be like 10 fake Undertakers surround the ring.
I'm gonna
You
have to
know.
do it you now. I'm gonna leave you to the chat because I need to go
Yeah.
to the toilet.
We
I'm
just
gonna do the same to you now because I
alternating
definitely need to go.
taking a fat piss.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave you guys with William. Be nice.
Okay.
Back in a couple of
Nah,
minutes.
be asshole. Be strict. Just be dicks. I don't give a fuck. Like I mean, I don't have
Back
access
in a
to the
minute.
chat, so I'm not gonna. I don't really have the ability to talk to you guys or see what you're doing because I don't want to turn my laptop or Chromebook and shit, pad or whatever. Turn that thing on. I just like say fuck it. So, and I can't hear shit. So, anyways, I don't know. There really ain't a whole lot because I can't really converse with you. I mean, I can talk about shit, but like I watched. Everybody was so high on SmackDown just this past Friday, and I watched it, and it just didn't. It didn't hit me like it was for everybody else. I mean, I like the tournament. I do like the tournament idea. I'm just not. I'm not overwhelmed with it because there's others that I thought should have been, in the tournament. Like I wanted because I wanted to see matchups with between different female wrestlers. And then on the men's side, it's not. I'm just not down to. Like, I'm not into it. I don't know if it's just me or whatever. I just the tournament thing. I like the idea. I like the premise of it. It's just who they put in the tournament. It's not really like it's just not the matchups. I think when you make a tournament should be what what fans what the matchups we want to see. So even though they're not going to be in a storyline, you want to see a wrestler versus another wrestler. We don't have no like those should be matches that fans overwhelmingly like we should be able to vote or something to see who goes. To more interaction. For us fans, all of us. But I would just like to see something like that, like where we have a vote or we have, you know, who would you rather who in WWE on the main roster right now would you want to see, versus someone and then figure out the guys who go into that tournament. From there, they say that they earn it, but there isn't anybody earning. Like I haven't. It's what's the criteria for being in the tournament? I mean, what's your win loss record? They don't show us anything about. We need some sort of uh, like I know they got the brackets, but we need some sort of statistics to say why this person or this person is even going into the tournament. And then like, okay, well, who's qualifying to be in a qualifying match? What statistics? What who did they beat lately to get to be in a qualifying match for them?
I'm back.
Welcome back, Dave.
So where you at? Williams,
Well, I went
they've
to
come back.
the I kind of got off. I can't read the chat, so I can't really talk to people. So, but I started
Oh,
talking about the tournament this past. I watched. I wouldn't really. It's just the way they did the tournament. I would just like more fan interaction or some sort of statistics to show why this person is versing this person with WWE. That would just be more interesting. They could put more interest behind it. Why is this person in the tournament versing this person? You know,
to be
how did they
honest,
earn that spot?
to be honest, I had this idea. You know when we were doing like Taboo Tuesday, when
Yeah,
we were doing these like interactive wrestling,
yeah,
I would like an idea where we, the fans, were the creative, and WWE could work this out. I mean, they were starting to do this kind of in AEW when they first started. You know, where they'd have this league table, and that would
Yeah.
determine who was the number one contender. They could do
Yeah.
this on social media. It wouldn't be hard to set up,
Yeah.
like a voting system where we could vote on who we wanted the push that month for that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So then you'd have the number one contender, which were voted by us, the fans.
Yeah.
Once that match has ended, they can determine who wins, right? Because we want
Yeah.
the ultimate say of that, which is fair enough. But then if the person what we put there failed, they go back or they just missed the list for a month. So that
Yeah.
we're always going to get somebody else going up against the champ.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an hard thing to set up. It would take away a lot of stress from creative. They could still work the matches the way they want to do.
Yeah.
The feud they could do because you'd have it in a month in advance who was going to face the champion.
Yeah, see, but I mean, that's the thing, though. It's
I
interactive.
really complain because we put the fucking person there in the first place.
I mean, and then WWE could go ahead and, I mean, they bitch it and say it's our fault why something doesn't work anyway. It's always fans' fault. And the wrestlers blame us fans. So at least give us a fucking say in what we're getting blamed for. That turns out like shit, or if a tournament match doesn't go right, you know, then hey, you blame us all day long. Just give us let us fucking vote or let us do something with it. I mean, if you're gonna blame us, you know what I mean? Like, hey, well, give us a say in what the hell's going on.
I think with social media and the way it is, leaning into that, and I thought WWE would have done this a lot sooner, to be fair. Leaning into the fact that we all of us fans think we are creative. We're the creative. Yeah. We could do this better than WWE. We would put this person this way. We wouldn't have fucked up the Wyatt Six. We wouldn't have done this. But if we were put in that position, we fucking wouldn't do it right. I can guarantee the pay-per-view.
No, I would put on, if I had the chance, I would put on the worst shit show you've ever seen in your life. I would have so much random bullshit.
Feel the power, Frost Tozawa. He's up against.
I would have Tozawa. I would have that motherfucker like take out fucking biggest motherfucker. I'd have him versus Omos, and I'd have him power slam Omos. Like, I don't care how you make it happen, you make it happen, and you make him beat Omos using only power moves. You know what I mean? Like, I'd just be like, yeah, this is stupid.
Welcome to SummerSlam. Tonight's main event at SummerSlam is Tozawa versus Omos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's happening. He's as big as his fucking leg, and it's like
Maxine versus B-Fab. Female championship.
Or have one of the
first count anywhere match. Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
Here's Nia Jax. Nia Jax in a submission match with.
No, Nia Jax.
Nikita Lyons. Let's go, Nikita Lyons.
Yeah. Nia Jax versus Nikita Lyons, bra and panties. Like, I would have to have. Because you'd just be like, just imagine the crowd's reaction when Nia just puts on that thong and she takes her under, and it's just like, because you can't, you're not going to be super offensive. So that's
whoa! I think Robert's going to have to take a lie down right now because we've just described his dream match.
Yeah,
Dave. I wish that would happen, mate. That's the dream match I've been dreaming of my entire life. Right, match, Nia Jax versus Nikita Lyons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Damn it.
Oh,
no, I know I would book a show. It'd be the worst show ever. Like, because, I'd just...
No, I'd just book AEW.
Yeah. Fucking AEW.
That's it. Worst show ever.
No.
AEW.
I could book a really good AEW show, because I could think up the shittiest
AEW show, though.
I would go pure trailer trash with AEW, because you could do it. Like, you couldn't do that in WWE, because the wrestlers wouldn't go along with you. But, what the fuck does AEW wrestlers got to lose?
Do you know what? The thing is, AEW, the female division, are doing shit They're doing the lesbian
Yeah.
bollocks, which has been
I
banned
know.
from WWE for years. They're
Yeah.
doing all that shit because it's titillation for the male fan base. How
Yeah.
is that helping female wrestling? It's
Yeah.
beyond me. I mean, yes, it's mild titivation, and probably
Well,
some
like
women's
it's
going,
not too
"Oh, I
far from
like
the.
that. That's cool."
It's yeah,
It's
but
not.
it's not too far from like the inbred storylines where, you have cousins fucking and brother and sisters and they're kissing in the ring. How much further away is it than that? And people are like,
I mean,
okay, well,
I mean, I've said it over this weekend. I saw Wednesday they're doing this Leo Rush storyline where
yeah,
he's a bit of a kook. He's coming down, and Orange Cassidy and his cronies, oh, if we don't move, he can't see us. So they stand still while he's coming around with this umbrella on his head or whatever. And it's like, what the fuck is this shit? You're a wrestling company, and you're doing this. What the fuck? You're
yeah,
gonna have a slide swipe at fucking WWE because of Danhausen. Go have a
yeah.
fucking word at yourself, pal. Because you've got these grown ass men going, stand still, he can't see us.
How
Oh,
much of that
happy
does
days.
honestly? How much of that does Tony Khan really have control over? Because these wrestlers are pitching stuff, and Tony Khan's like, I don't give a fuck what
No,
you
but
do
Tony Khan's
as
sitting there
long
going,
as
oh, they've
talk
got
about
Danhausen, that
AEW.
might be funny.
Yeah, just
That's
do
what
it.
Vince McMahon did. But stuff that
Yeah,
Vince McMahon did because he thought it was amusing.
yeah.
That's all they give a fuck about is how did it make Vince laugh. Yeah, did
But
it Vince
Tony
laugh? Yeah,
Khan,
well, we'll go ahead with it.
is there some sort of like non-disclosure agreement or something? You, Tony Khan could literally do WWE versus AEW wrestlers. He could do those matches and have the AEW wrestlers, the originals, go over. But they're all going to fucking WWE, so it doesn't. I mean, he's
No,
losing, running out of time.
he's had that opportunity since day one.
I know, and
I
he
mean,
hasn't
you
done it.
sat there, you've got Jericho, you've got
Yeah,
you've got the likes of Jericho, you've got Cesaro over there at the minute, you've had Malachi, you've had you've got Andrade, all
yeah,
these guys what have been booted back to the company after a second stint of being booted out of WWE. How are you
yeah.
not doing a rehashed New World Order? How are you not doing the
Yeah, that kind of
Outsiders
does.
again?
Yeah,
It's like they are the Outsiders. They're instantly a faction because
yeah,
they have been shunted out of WWE again and found themselves
yeah,
back in AEW again. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's like there's only Rusev is the only one that survived this and still on
yeah,
WWE programming,
yeah.
which is weird
I
when
don't.
you think about it.
It just seems like so much lost potential. I mean, I know Tony Khan don't want to be known as the comedic wrestling show, but I mean, what
But
else
he's
has he
already
got?
created that. He's already done that. He did
It's
that
all yeah,
during
it's
the.
already that. It's like it's just a comedy. You watch it and you're like, okay, well, that match was awesome. What's the next match? Oh, this is so and so against so and so. Well, what? Where's that other match that I just watched? It was a banger match. Oh, well, it wasn't bad, but it doesn't mean shit. That was just a match.
You've got MJF, who's just he's won the world title again off of Darby Allin. What has that done for Darby Allin and AEW?
It
That's the
ain't doing
question
shit. It's
I've
just
got
for
for AEW. Is like, what did that do? You give
yeah, but I
Darby
think
Allin a championship, which should be a massive fucking thing, by
yeah,
the
but
way. It should be used. They gave him gave it to him on an episode of fucking Dynamite for one, for massive fucking failure. Then you take it off him after a month of not really doing anything because it's supposed to elevate the wrestler, not elevate the fucking title. The
yeah.
title's fucking the title.
Well, with MJF, everything's elevating him, and it's not doing anything for the show. It's just MJF, which is weird because everything Tony Khan does is
Thing
to just
is,
put
who's the next guy?
AEW over
Who's
and then
the
put him over in the process
who's the guy
because he
what's
is
gonna
AEW.
who's the guy what's gonna beat MJF? Okada? Who gives a fuck about Okada? He's old
I
news.
don't think anyone cares. I don't think anybody.
Kenny Omega, old news. These
Yeah,
guys are fucking past it. They've done.
yeah. Kenny
Fucking moved on.
Omega is
Who's the new guys? Who's the next ones?
yeah,
There's just no fucker there. You could give it to Hangman again, but then he's been done twice, and he sucked twice. So who's the next guy? Who is the big fucking deal in AEW apart from
I don't
MJF?
know. I don't really watch it. Like, I don't watch the show.
This is without even watching it. I'm asking the question. If somebody is watching it in the chat, who are the next guys?
Yeah.
Who are the fresh new talent what are going? It's Swerve Strickland, really?
Well, he hasn't been like even the
next
original
guy?
talent
I don't think
from
so.
yeah, even the talent from the homegrown and not really homegrown, but the indies. I would just look to the indies and see whatever. What did they ever do with Hammerstone? I mean, I haven't heard it.
Hammerstone's back in MLW.
Yeah, he went back to MLW.
He's back. He's doing what he's always done.
Yeah, but why wouldn't AEW take Hammerstone and develop him as a beast? I mean, who are they really? They're just
and they dropped the ball with Wardlow.
Yeah, but they're just employees.
People, and it's just like, what have you actually done? I mean, we're still talking about MJF, which is fair enough. I don't mind MJF as a wrestler. I don't mind his promo. I like the fact he keeps it old school with the.
But fucking Ciampa. But fucking Ciampa against, because they're roughly the same size. MJF isn't a big guy, so he isn't tall. But you can do stuff like that.
Is he a main eventer? Is he going to elevate their company? No.
Well, you could take.
He's a great wrestler.
But if AEW took, but if AEW took NXT talent, maybe not. I don't even know if he even made mid card. Him and Johnny Gargano for DIY, but you could take him. You could take someone like that, and you could build him and make him a star, and then claim that you took someone that WWE
they're pushing in AEW is Takeshi or Takeshi.
Yeah,
he's getting a lot of fucking praise in AEW.
Not fair though.
I call him Takeshi because that's what, if you break down his name, that's what it says.
Yeah.
It says Takeshi.
Well, that's like WWE bringing back Baron Corbin. Like what? I mean, I get it. He needs work. He's a good guy behind the scenes, but what are you going to do with Baron Corbin and Danhausen? That's stupid. Why would you have Baron Corbin and Danhausen work? Because Baron Corbin...
I don't even know if they're doing that, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, like I hear Dave talk about it and say that, they're going to work together, and then I see it on the dirt sheets and all that good shit, but if you're going to bring someone back to work with Danhausen, you would think, I know he's doing his everything on the menu bullshit, but Braun Strowman would be the monster that you'd want to bring back. I mean, I don't know where he's at in his life or if he'd even come back, because he's 44, 45, something like that. He's older. I don't know.
I'm going to throw it out to the chat. Who is the big deals in AEW? Who is the big deal? Who's the next big thing? Who is the star I should be looking out for? I just want to know. Who am I supposed to be going, ooh, that guy's going to be hot in 5 years' time. Watch out for him. I'd love to know. I mean, yeah, there's that Fletcher dude. Kyle Fletcher, is it? But I don't see him as hot.
What about, what's his name, Will?
Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Will Ospreay, that's what I was...
I think he's a one-trick pony. I don't see anything original from him. I've watched Will Ospreay matches and they all look the same.
He's the one with like half his face is like where he paints, or I guess is like where he paints, he has a tattoo or he paints it. No, like where it looks like a skeleton.
Will Ospreay.
No, I'm trying to remember who that is. He has it kind of like Chris Angel in TNA. He kind of has painted. I can't remember his name, but like I'll see him every once in a while in the dirt sheets or people in chat, like Dave's in chat talking about it.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't know.
I know he's got like half his face is like skeleton or some shit. I don't know who that is.
It's Darby Allin, isn't it?
Yeah, Darby Allin.
Darby Allin's got that gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Darby Allin.
Yeah, that's probably.
Yeah, Darby Allin's all
mostly all I ever see, like I see in chats and stuff, is Darby Allin, and then Will Ospreay and MJF. And
I would
really, there's not many.
I'd love it in a world, because Will Ospreay is English. I'd like to see a world where he'd get over and would be like a champion. Just don't like his gimmick. I don't like him. There's something
Yeah.
about how he talks that grates me. I feel no redeeming qualities to his wrestling style. I feel
Yeah.
like his matches are all the same. There's nothing new. It says, I can do this move. I can do this flip. I can do that. And it's like, yeah, great. Good for you.
I
Can
feel
you
like
tell me a
everybody likes
story of
him.
a wrestling match, please? Or are you just going to do
I'm
lots of
like,
false finishes?
see, I'm like that with MJF. I mean, yeah, he can wrestle, but everybody's like, oh,
Wrestler.
his mic skills. He is so good. He's good on the mic, and I'm like, he just looks like an asshole. He just like like to me, he's like a jerk, a spoon-fed jerk that like goes to a lake, like that shows up at a lake with like his speedboat while you're like, you're fishing on your little flat bottom. You're
You
out.
flatline dinghy.
Yeah. So
You
and then
poor
he's just
boat.
like he just what takes a piss off the side of his boat, pisses on you, and you're like, you son of a bitch, and takes off. Like he's just one of those assholes. He's just a jerk. He's just one of those guys. Like that's just
I kind of respect that because there's not enough in wrestling these days. I mean,
yeah,
upper kayfabe wrestlers. I like
yeah.
that.
You
Back
like
in the
those
day,
the jerky behavior, the
you never saw the Iron Sheik
spit on
break
another.
character. He never broke character with the fans. He'd be like, "You're a
Yeah.
jabroni."
But
You're
that's
from
like
Kirby.
William Regal. Everybody loves that guy, but I'm sorry if he comes up acting all prissy and like, oh well, let me, I just be like, I'm gonna take your little fucking bullshit hands. You do this bullshit, and I'm gonna fucking punch you right in the mouth. It's just that attitude, that kind of prissy, I'm better than you bullshit. I just don't like. You know.
You do know it's full
I
fake
mean,
for
yeah,
William
because
Regal,
that's
right? He's from
yeah,
Blackpool. Blackpool
yeah,
is the opposite of posh. There ain't
yeah,
no fucking posh in Blackpool, mate.
yeah, and that's his
Common
gimmick,
man's
and
fucking. It's the common man's
he's
fucking
doing
Las
it
Vegas.
like I. That's the way I feel about it, though. William Regal's doing his job. If I hate him, so
Yeah, James is just reiterating that TNA have released Steve Macklin. Where would you, James, realistically, I mean, I know you're the TNA guy of the chat.
yeah.
Where do you want Steve Macklin to go? Where do you think he should go? Do you think he would fit as a wrestler?
Ring of Honor, or are they still
You
doing
kind of
Ring
know
of
him more
Honor?
than I do. I remember bits of him in WWE. I've seen a few matches on TNA, but I'm not really down on him. I just, let me know where you would put him, please, bud. Yeah, I just like this is don't worry about the independent scene. There's some talented wrestlers out there. There's a lot untapped talent. I mean, the Mason Rock getting to NXT blew my flipping mind, to be honest,
Yeah,
because he just popped up out of the blue, and then I started watching clips of him, and I thought, why the fuck do I not know about this kid? Why is he not on anybody's radar? Even we're asking James, who's this guy? And James was like, I don't know. It's like Elio
yeah,
Lafleur when he joined NXT. Nobody knew who he fucking was. It's like, who's this dude? This French fucking luchador fella? Nobody's ever heard of him.
yeah.
It's
Well, then you
like,
got like Days. Days is always talking about this kid from Evolve, and it's like I forgot what it's something kid or some shit. But I'm like, I ain't
oh, I
never
think I
seen
know
the
who
guy
you mean.
wrestle,
It's, yeah.
and I just don't. I watch it. I watched him. I just don't see anything that's. It's like Days. Are we watching different, like a different dude? Because I don't
It's the
really.
guy with the dungarees, isn't it? And he
Yeah,
looks a little back. He's doing shit what Spike Dudley used to do. He
yeah.
reminds me of Spike Dudley for some reason. Is the kid that Days is
Is it
talking about?
Powell or something like that? Powell,
Yeah,
Gal, or something
yeah,
like that.
Powell, something daft
No,
like
it's not
that.
Gal. Yeah, it's
I don't know.
something like that. I'm just like, I don't see it, man. He just looks like a douche. I mean, a lot of the guys, I'll just look and go, yeah, it's gonna beat his ass. You know,
I
like
think
I'm not saying I could because he's a lot younger than me, but I mean, I'm just saying, hey, I think I could. I
I
like
do.
a wrestler that I
I've got
think
to
I could
admit.
whip.
I've got
I
to
don't think
admit.
I can whip their ass. Yeah.
I know he's just got up onto NXT. That Tate Wilder. Don't see how. I don't see how he's got
Oh,
talent. He's generic to me. I have
yeah,
seen nothing there where I just think, oh my god, he's blowing me away. No, he don't.
yeah. I call him Taint Wilder just because
Yeah,
he looks like
he
a tank.
doesn't really do much for me as a wrestler. I mean,
Wrestling
yeah,
tank.
I give him time to grow, and I'll always give wrestlers
Yeah,
time to grow. But for me, he's very generic. I've seen about 100 of
yeah,
him over the year. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't see how. He's going to be the next guy. Jackson Drake, definitely. I see a lot of potential in that kid.
Jackson Drake. I don't care for the tag team, the Vanity Project tag team. I don't. Those two are just. I don't know that. I haven't really.
Kid.
Yeah, Jackson Drake though, despite his gimmick or he's
correctly. He's going to the top. He is going to the top. I don't think much for Brad Baylor, Mickey Smokes.
Yeah.
They're generic. They're not going to go past. They'll probably stay in the tag division. They'll probably do the Vanity Project thing for the. I don't see a future as single stars.
What the hell was the name of that show that came out? Like where his name was Tom or some shit. That talking about the British, like the tip my tongue and I can't remember it now. They had a TV series about it with like the guy that the British dude with like the people from Birmingham. I can't remember what they're called.
People from Birmingham.
Like they're like badasses and they just go in and beat shit out of people. They're like the I guess Secret Service or something like that.
I'm trying to think about what.
Or a gang. Oh, it's pissing me off.
How long ago
damn beer. My mind's all fucking like.
How long ago was it?
2 years ago? Like 2 or 3 years ago. It's not that long. Cognito. I can't remember the name of it. But they had like the Thomas guy, and like they go into they're always in a bar, and he beats the shit out of them. He's a badass, and shoot him. I can't think of the name of it. It's like a gang or some shit. Like a gang, I guess.
Gang in there in about. So what would they eat? Costume? Was it a time period thing? Normal period?
Yeah, it was like it was set like in the 1800s, something like that.
You're talking about Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, that's it. The Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. That's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to figure out.
Yeah, I couldn't. It's such a stupid like.
What time zone? Because if it's modern,
like his name was Tom or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Peaky Blinders.
Callum Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Killian Murphy. That's it, Killian Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but doesn't like he doesn't. Yeah, but like Jackson Drake looks like that guy, kind of. You know what I mean? Like the same kind of like.
Murphy. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah. I was just trying to get to where your mindset was. I'm like, Birmingham, beating people up. If you'd have said horse racing, I'd have got it straight away.
Yeah. See, these ain't helping. They don't help with memory. They said his name too. Even though they're only 4.7 by volume, they still take away a lot of the memories.
Peaky Blinders.
Trying to think of something like what the.
I used to call it right. I kept getting the name wrong of that show. I kept getting the name wrong of that show. I used to call it Pinky Blinders. Pinky Blinders. What's Pinky Blinders, Dave? Pinky Blinders. It's the girl version of that program, and they go around beating people up in bars.
Yeah.
Pinky Blinders.
Yeah, but like over here, like it's just like you peek through blinders. You guys are like, it's what it makes me think of. Just like they're peeking through blinders and watching what everybody does. Yeah. Like they're basically peepers. It's like, well, why you?
It's something to do. I think it's some kind of slang for something, but I don't know what. I have never. You know what? It's a show I've never watched. I think I tried to watch the first episode. It was about an horse racing thing, and it was like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, I've seen the clips and stuff where they're badasses and like the fight scenes and they just shoot them. They don't give a
like it, but I've got to be the most terrible person. I love movies and shit like that, but when it comes to period dramas, I fucking hate them. I cannot watch a period.
Oh no, I got into one. It was about before. What the hell was the name of that? It was about witchcraft before the Salem witch trials.
Okay.
It was about everything that led up to it, and I can't remember the name of it. I got into that one just because it was showing, like, witchcraft and all that good stuff. But, I mean, they were showing, like...
storyline to it, then I'm in.
It was showing the actual... They were focusing on when the Puritans come over on the Mayflower, and, and then their religion, their extreme religion. They were,
It's like...
and then you had the... Yeah.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones. I mean, when that first came out, obviously...
Game of Thrones is straightforward. Yeah, I'm sorry, if you watch Game of Thrones...
That's what put me off about that show, to be honest. Because when I first
Yeah.
heard about it, it's
I
like,
just
oh,
didn't
it's
want
just
to
got
watch,
tits.
like,
It's
you
got
got
lots of
dragons.
tits in it, Dave. You need to watch it. It's like, no, do I?
Yeah.
Do I need to watch this? And then I did watch the first couple of episodes, and I've got to admit I was hooked. Not because of the tits. It helped.
Yeah.
Storyline. The fact we had these
Yeah,
families.
it's just softcore porn. Like,
But the thing
yeah,
is,
but if you notice, the families have been arranging marriages and stuff between them, like the whatever they were, like the dragon people. But they were like they rode dragons or called dragons. I don't know. But anyways, and then they all just like arranged marriages for family power. And it's like, I am from Tarkanian and I am a dragon butt warmer. Like, what do every family had something to do with the dragon. Like, I took care of the wing. I would rub the balls of, the dragon. So that was my family's. I've been rubbing dragon balls for 500 years.
Jack and Paul.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, you got like, I'm just, it's everybody had like a reason or like related to somebody who, so they were all just basically related, living in one big fucking castle that just, I mean, everyone had the same castle, so it was just kind of weird.
No, not Game of Thrones. There was 4 different areas. There were 4
Yeah, but
different
do you really
families.
want to watch? They had like, what was it, Ice Giant? I think I watched the thing where it had like ice giants, and it was like, I don't want to watch an Elven lady give a BJ to a fucking ice giant. That's just weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, fantasy. Maybe you're into that kind of stuff, but I mean, I played World of
The
Warcraft.
thing is,
I wasn't into
I
the.
played the Ice Giant, so I enjoyed EJ. So you know what I mean. It was like
Yeah, yeah. The Ice Giant.
I
We
actually
fucking
played
hard
the
to
Ice Giant. I was that dude.
Yeah, I was the Ice Giant, and the BJ from the fairies was great. It was. They fluttered around, the
It
wings
was a little bit
flapping.
nippy, but
Yeah, yeah. It was a little bit nipply. A little bit nipply out. Yeah.
it's kind of not where we've even started this stream now, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about we're supposed
We've
to be
gone through
tag
quite
team
the spectrum
something
again.
else.
We've gone through quite the spectrum again, which I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
starting to come a little bit alive now, but I'm still knackered.
Yeah. I'm fucking so tired. I'm just like, I just want to like grab a sandwich and take a nap, and that's where I'm at. I'm just like, but I want some. I might get spaghetti or something. I want something like sauce. Like I want Italian. I don't know why.
I'm going to ask you,
Just like,
chat, right? Chat, you can indulge me with this. Right, when you're hungry and you just want a snack, what is the go-to snack? What is the one thing that you just like, you sat there, oh, I'm kind of hungry, oh, I really want, what is it you really want? What is the thing that you crave? I'm not talking about sex. Simply you would just say, penis.
penis. Yeah.
Penis. No, so what is the, we do crave. I mean, what did I want the other day? I sat there and I'm like, I really could do with this because I had it in ages. I forget.
Yeah. Like sometimes I'll just want like I want cream of mushroom soup with like with the Ritz crackers because I like they're extra buttery and stuff. I like that. It's always something. But with me, it's different on depending on. Yeah, it's just different. Sometimes it's soup. Sometimes I'm just like I just want a ham sandwich. Sometimes it's I just want cream cheese, and chips and just just eat cream cheese and
hey,
think
David
cream
Paul's
cheese.
just done a 20-minute horseback ride.
Oh,
How was that comfortable? The horse was on your back. How was that comfortable?
Yeah. Yeah, my question: did you have a saddle, and did you have the blankets under the saddle?
And he was riding David Paul.
Yeah, you have to have the saddle. Don't fucking if you are a man and if you have any testicles at all, never ride bareback. Women can ride bareback, but you're going to be cold. Your balls are going to be red, and it's going to be like your thighs.
They like to
They're going
put
to
their clit on the
like honey baked ham. Yeah, well, see, a woman can do that, like because the horse's back. That's where the back is, and when it's walking, those muscles are just, so they're getting a massage out of it. But for a guy, it doesn't work the same when something's gripping your nuts and your inner thigh, and you're just like, this sucks. You might like it for a minute. I don't know if you're into getting your balls massaged, but it's not great. It's not exactly it's not pleasurable for a man. I'm just telling you from experience. Yeah, like I'm putting on a saddle.
Oh, right. We've got a bit of history now. His friend's cousin runs a horseback riding business, and he lets his friends use it on a Sunday. Okay, cool, nice. I've ridden a horse before.
Riding business.
I've ridden a horse when I was a kid, and it was bareback.
Yeah.
It was just
well, when you're a kid, it's not so bad, but when you pick up weight and then gravity, and then if you don't have a saddle, I'm just saying, it's not great. It hurts. It ends up being like when it's turning, the horse has its spine. That's where the horse's spine is, and those discs and shit's popping in and out. So it starts out like, okay, well, someone's pushing, and then it turns into, and then it's pulling and turning sometimes. Like it's not great. It's not the best experience. Depending on if you turn the horse and the spine turns, you're like, oh, pinch. It's not great.
Amazing how we've gone on to horses. Thank you, David.
Yeah, I will tell you. Do not, you're a male, do not ride a horse bareback.
So what horse?
Well, like Indian kids, even if you notice, like, if a guy rides bareback, he does not sit down on the back. No. Because you got your feet in the stirrups, and you're up. Even on a saddle, it's kind of like that, because, if you hit bumps or, you see where the horse is getting rough, you push your legs and, you push off the saddle, because you don't want all those bumps coming up and, destroying your back or, So, a lot of times, like, you see, like, where the horse is going through a river, that's why the stirrups are there. You got to stand up on the saddle. You don't want to just sit down, just be like, fuck it, I'm going through. It ain't a car. Anyways. Yeah, fuck a horse. I mean, we know how to, well, don't fuck a horse. I'm not, the disclaimer, I'm not saying you should fuck a horse. I'm just saying, don't ride it if you don't have to.
Fuck you, to be honest. Let's be fair. Yeah. You ain't fucking an horse. The horse is fucking you. There ain't no way you're...
Well, I have a mare. So I ride a mare. I don't... Like, I know it might seem like, oh, well, maybe I'm, so hetero or I'm against... Just because I ride a mare is because the mare's... a female horse will listen to a male. Just like the male horses, a male horse will listen to a female. That's just usually... it's not really talked about, but that's kind of, like a mare. If you ever, when you're a guy riding a horse, the mare is going to be, it's going to give you a better ride, and it's going to listen to you because it, not because that you're going to do it. It's, you're going to fuck them or something. It's just, that's kind of how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, there's guys that ride male horses and stuff. They have you develop a bond with a horse, like. I'm just not like, no, I've never had a horse come up and reel his dick out and say, hey, Willie, get on my back. Like, that'd probably, make me not want to ride that horse. That's kind of one of those things.
We have gone completely in a different conversation now, Willie.
You want to ride a horse, make sure it don't want to fuck you, or you don't want to fuck it, Saying.
Don't quite know how we got into this, but thank you, David Paul, for sharing that you had a 20-minute horse ride.
Yeah.
We kind of opened up this Pandora's box for us all.
And David Paul is the sports guy. He's always like, he watches sports and football and American football and all that. So yeah.
Yeah, he's the man. He is the man.
Yeah.
Let's get back into wrestling.
Okay, wrestling is good. It's the greatest I have ever experienced in my life.
SmackDown was the greatest episode of wrestling I have ever seen.
The best wrestling on TV is SmackDown. Watch SmackDown. Don't we get like...
My favorite wrestler on SmackDown is...
Byron Saxton. Anyone ask me, who's your favorite wrestler? Because Days had me... He did that, whatever it is, the Club WWE, and ever since then, I don't know why. It's like he did where you apply for Club WWE and choose Byron Saxton. So I wrote Byron Saxton, and for some reason, anyone asked me who's my favorite wrestler, Byron Saxton. Who's your favorite female wrestler? Byron Saxton. Like, that's just what I just like.
Kathy Kelly. Byron Saxton. Kathy Gillis.
Byron Saxton. Oh, no, Byron Saxton. She's a sexy lady. She's sexy. You just fuck it. Might as well go all in with it. Why do shit half-assed?
The thing is, though, I'm going to ask this question because I have no idea what their answer is because I've never looked. Is the club WWE Open international? Because I thought it was just America. I just got the because for you, ticket sales doesn't really benefit the UK. Getting a percentage off of tickets to American events, what's that going to do to a British person? You're paying £20 a month.
What do we get? Like 0.001. I mean, you get 5% off of a $4,000 ticket for a show.
I honestly think you're getting ripped off. I really do, because you've got to think of it. They're giving you discounts on stuff, but you're paying $20. You're paying $20 more than you would have done anyway.
I completely agree.
A fucking month. Then you're getting percentages off stuff, which theoretically they're getting that back from you $20 anyway, where you're paying a month to get the discounts. So WWE have got you over a fucking barrel again. It's like they're going, but we're getting $20 a month, $20 a month here from this jackass who's only used the 5% discount once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's an absolute piss take.
Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the finances, how much we get screwed for shit because we get so much that we can just do. Like we can get in our car and go drive to a PLE and sit outside and meet wrestlers. I mean, we can do all that.
Oh shit! There's been a shooting.
We do not have to pay shit. We can just go to where the wrestling matches are. We don't got to pay nothing. We can just catch them coming out to their car and go talk to them.
Major news. There's some major news. Sorry, William. There's some major news coming out of Kansas City. This is where the England are based for the World Cup. There's been a shooting. 9 people injured, and that was 2 hours ago.
Oh shit!
So that was Kansas City. England are based there, or not too far away from there.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of shit like that with the Iran bollocks going on? Big world event.
I don't know if Iran. I know Iran
is necessarily Iran, but I'm talking about these people what are dead against Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Is it the far left?
I know that.
I'm not sure which is the far right, far left. To be honest, I don't know who's who.
They're in Kansas City, which is in Missouri and Kansas, and Kansas is. They're more to like mid. They're more left, but that's because Missouri is the heart of the Republican Party, the far right. We have more nut jobs.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Now it doesn't mean so. Missouri is far right, and then you would say Kansas is in between. Like they're mid. They're moderate. They're not really. But
I'm just trying to get a relationship to why there would be a shooting.
Well, people like
because of the
Metal Mama. Like Metal Mama, I could probably ask for you and find out. I mean, I don't know really.
I don't know the politics around America, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, see, the politics are
right. Who's the far left? Who's what?
It's not people. It's not the people who live in Missouri and live in Kansas or Iowa or Nebraska that are doing anything because we're all basically moderates.
Yeah.
We're just Missouri is a far right state. It is the home of the Republican Party. There is no. You can go online and see that.
Yeah.
It is it's the far right. It's Missouri always has. They vote Republican. No matter what we vote as citizens, it's not. If we vote Democratic, which I have, I have throughout my life, because as moderates we vote for what we need. The politics in Kansas City is getting around the cup because of Donald Trump being there and it being here. It's the far left, which usually comes from California or it comes from the big cities like Kansas City, St. Louis. Most of the big cities are going to be more liberal than conservative. So you're going to have far leftists, but it's the leftists coming from Denver, Colorado, from LA, California, because they're coming here to protest.
Yeah.
So they come in buses, they come by themselves, they rent motels, they eat, so there's commerce. But they're the ones coming here, and they're bringing the worst. It brings out the worst in, because us who actually live here, and for the most part, we don't give a shit about like sporting events.
Yeah.
We still respect. We don't do like Kansas City doesn't go like we don't do the where you have like where you go to like, oh well, the Pittsburgh Pirates won, so Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, they're rampaging in the streets and turning shit over. Like we had the racist stuff around St. Louis, so we had all that, and we still have it a little bit. But as far as World Cup, the anti-Trump demonstrations, those are politically motivated, and they're coming from like George Soros, these multi-billionaires, and they're paying to have, they pay for the supporters to go out there.
Wondering if there was going to be more of this over this duration
of
the next couple
until
of years.
It is going to be
starting now. I mean,
yeah.
You're close to a World Cup team where they're based.
Yeah.
Now, if an attack had happened in a state of America where there was no World Cup team, there was no matches in that area, blah blah blah, you just go, oh, it's America. This is what we expect. But
what
for
they do
to be
is
so close to a World Cup near a nation which is preparing for a World Cup as well.
Yeah.
Strikes like, this means something. Somebody's doing this on purpose.
Yeah, but it's politically motivated, but it's bringing like you're going to have Antifa and all these, it's just such a hotbed, and then you bring something like that, and you do it in Kansas City, the heart of the U.S., which is safe. We're safe around here. Kansas City has so much violence, and so does St. Louis, because they have activists. They're not down home. Most of this is a rural area, but those are our cities, and they've always been violent. And the violence, when the World Cup comes around, what they do is they do like a 150-mile radius, like around Kansas City. They're already, departments come together, and then the state police, they don't allow, they do vehicle checks. So if you're going into the city, if you're there, no firearms, and if they even suspect you're, they'll be turning people away. Like, you can't go here because you have a firearm in your vehicle. But, they don't, they're like, well, you can't pass this because, it's not so much as it's keep the guns away, but everybody understands for everything, it's what they'll do. Now, they're not going to go, people who live there, they're not going to go into their houses. But you cannot carry, even if you have a CCW, which is a concealed carry permit, you cannot have your firearm on you in Kansas City. Like, those are, it's kind of like martial law almost, but, because what if someone says something to you, or someone pulls a gun, you think's a gun, and you shoot them, that's still something, from a different country. So all that will be.
It's not legalized at all in this country. You know what I mean? It's not like we can carry around guns. I have to have a physical license. I have to go through training. I have to, you know what I mean? It's not like I could just go to my local supermarket. And it's no disrespect to America. It's just that you've got your Bill of Rights. It's been passed by the Bill of Rights. You've got all of that stuff in place.
We have those rights. Yes, we do. And there will be people on the far right that's saying, hey, even on the far left, it's not the far right that has guns. It's the same people on the far left as liberals. They have guns too. It's not one-sided.
Yeah,
so
I'm not saying that.
They can argue.
You've got your institution because of all the states. Obviously, everyone has to. You've got freedom.
In the United States, we protect. Even if just us living here, those of us who live in Kansas City and live here, it doesn't matter. We are having the World Cup. It's going to be an economic boom. And it's going to be it's going to be amazing because then we want to put on our best. We want to be the best. So we want the way to protect. And all of us agree, gun owners, even in the most conservative state, which is Missouri, you know, we know, okay, you can't bring a firearm within so much distance of camp, and there's going to be checkpoints. And if you carry a firearm in there, there's no leaving it in the car. To leave your gun at home and don't bring it with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, but that's what I mean. But see, so basically our rights are suspended, but it's protection for, okay, people who come over from overseas. They come over, and what if you guys come over and the fans come here? Well, we don't want you to see someone carrying a firearm and get scared. You know what I mean? Like we have to protect everybody. So it's there's not going to be a big deal about firearms, but the Trump protest, that's all going to be kept away. We have rights, but the fact is, that stuff will be far away from if you are coming here from another country. It's not going to be something you see. Now, if you leave, if you go out, if you see a bunch of people standing there, and they all got signs up, or they're doing their set in, or there's tons of people that'll be protesting, not the cup games. They'll protest Trump when he's there, because it's politically motivated. But that's an in-house thing, and I'm not going to say there's not going to be like a sniper or some BS. There's going to be stuff like that. But I mean, and that's a big thing, because if you're coming here to watch the World Cup, you don't want to see that shit. You don't want to see somebody holding a gun. You just want to see,
Anyway, Stephen says America's fucked up. I don't think it's just America what's fucked up, dude.
Nah, the world's
just as fucked up. I mean, yes, it's glorified because it's America, and it's more noticeable because it is America. But you gotta think, buddy, Nigerians walk around with fucking guns. I mean, they don't walk around with firearms. They walk around, with little handheld guns. They walk around with big fuck off guns.
Fully automatic fucking.
Yeah, they're walking around with fucking things what don't just kill one person. They're killing a fucking house full of people with one fucking.
I mean, we aren't just gonna have. I mean, we're gonna have police officers that you will see, and they're not gonna take you. They're gonna be watching out, not for you as you come in here to watch a game, but they're gonna be watching everybody and anybody that So it's a happy thing. No one's gonna be jerks. I mean, it's not like you're going to like a police state. You're going to like Russia or USSR, and you're walking around Moscow, and you got checkpoints. It's nothing to do with that. You come here, you're free, and for the most part, you're not going to see anything unless you're. And even if you do, even if something happens, it's going to happen so far away from you that it's going to be a talking point. But for the most part, it's about the safety of everybody that's here. It's going to be there.
Yeah. So Casey's in the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Casey. How are you doing? Yeah, we're kind of talking political again. We were talking World Cup, basically. There was a shooting just outside.
It is so political.
It's always.
And I mean, no one's protesting the World Cup. It's just about Trump himself. So they're using it, and I mean, the far right is using it too. They're using it to go and talk about, look at me. I mean, get out of my country and all that good crap. So you're going to have it on both sides, but it's going to be so far away from anybody who comes. It's going to be so far away from the establishments that's there. Even if you just you're looking for a place and you see someone out in your yard, they're going to be nice as hell and tell you where to go. They're not going to tell you, they're going to be like, hey, well, you go up here, you turn around, I mean, I'm just saying, you're going to be just as safe as we are.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I mean,
you've got to. You don't want a bad reputation. That's the telltale here. America. This is a chance for America to shine. It's a chance for Mexico to shine. Canada to shine. Because obviously it's spread across. Is it 3 different countries? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. You don't want any negative press coming out of these World Cup.
Yeah.
Because.
But I mean, if you want to go, if you're at the World Cup, and Trump comes out and you want to boo. No one's going to come and hit you with a stick and say, don't boo. You know what I mean? Like, because you can see Trump come out and be like, oh, I hate that guy. You know what I mean? you can still hate the guy. That's the thing about America.
You
Secret police aren't going to come and
you should be able to hate who you want to hate.
Say, that's the whole thing. I mean, you can boo him, but you can't like take something out of your pocket, take out a knife, and throw it at him. I mean, you're going to get,
but you're going to watch the World Cup. I don't think anybody wants going to the World Cup is not bothered about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's got that agenda. Oh, I'm going to the World Cup.
Like,
I'm going to kill Donald Trump.
And like all the local businesses, they'll be trying, we've got everybody from everywhere, so we've got people that speak your language. So if you don't, or they'll be able to take your order in your native language if you want. You know what I mean? Like, because they're from everywhere, so we'll have like we're already like for convenience stores, for restaurants, they got people that
for you guys, we speak English.
Well, because some people don't want to speak English. They don't speak. We don't even speak English. It's just whatever the hell we say. Like most of us all speak curse words. It's just they're all embedded in our language.
Yeah.
But I mean, anyone who comes over, I mean, it's going to be fun and it's going to be enjoyable, and you're going to walk away. The point is to walk away. We want you to spend your money on the businesses. We want you to eat. We want you to have the best time in the world, so you want to come back. Just like anywhere else. We don't want people leaving with, like, people, oh, God, there was a guy. I seen that one guy, he had a gun on his side. Well, that's a police officer. They all have guns.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, if you're educated enough, America's a gun-driven country anyway. So
yeah, we're not going to have anything.
You're going to expect it, your Walmarts or your Targets or wherever.
Yeah.
You're not going to suddenly take all your guns out of the casings just because Brits are coming. You're going to fucking leave all your rifles in there, surely, to God. So we're going to be doing our shopping while we're in, I don't know, Kansas.
Yeah.
With their supporting the England team. Oh, I'm going to go to Walmart because, I'm in America. This is Asda to us, because obviously Asda and Walmart are the same thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into a Walmart and we're going to be walking around going, oh, fucking hell, look at this place. It's 10 times the size of our supermarkets. What the fuck is this? And then you go down that particular aisle where you can buy your tyres for your car. And then there's the gun aisle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We don't do that.
What the fuck?
We don't do that kind of shit. We don't get put on an AR-15 on our back and go to the store. Like, we just don't do it. Like, if you do that, well, you're going to get arrested because that just looks stupid. Like, okay, well, why are you strapping? I want to show that because my rights, my Constitution says I can do it. I says, well, the Constitution does give you the right, but it does not give you the right to be a fucking moron and carry an AR-15 on your back, going to get you some fucking post toasties for cereal. What the hell?
No, but the fact that you can go
live in a safe country. You don't have to.
Things,
you don't have to. Yeah.
It's the fact that you can go and buy these things in a supermarket.
Yeah.
That's
Walmart, they've taken away, like, you can't. Yeah. Well, yeah.
As a British guy, like if I walked into a Walmart and I saw that, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well, like, you can't. Walmart doesn't. Our grocery stores and stuff like that don't sell handguns. We don't sell.
No, I'm not saying.
Walmart sells like
bigger supermarkets. Bigger.
Yeah. We don't have gun stores in supermarkets. I mean, everything is like Walmart does, but it's hunting. It's not. You're not going to see an AR-15. They're hunting rifles.
No, I'm not talking about like flipping football. But the fact that you can buy a rifle. To go hunting.
Yeah.
The fact that's a firearm, and in no shape or form. I can't go up to my local Asda and buy a rifle. I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's not even if I wanted to go hunting, I can't do that. It's as simple as that. I can without legal documentation or go into a proper gun shop where you'd have to prove that you're capable of holding a gun and using it. Blah 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 blah. We couldn't just go and go, I fancy
we have like
this weekend. Do you want to go and get a rifle from Walmart? All right, come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
we have like Cabela's. We have Cabela's, which is Bass Pro. So we have Cabela's, and we can order stuff online. Like we got Academy Sports. That's a sporting store, but they have firearms there. Walmart's not really a place we go to get firearms. We go to a proper gun shop where we get used firearms or reconditioned. Because they're half the price and get something new, so
Apparently, Agecar says that Days told him to say hi to us in this morning stream. What? So Days says hi, and that was in this morning stream. Okay.
Morning stream. Days had a stream this morning?
Oh, it was streaming AAA. That's what Agecar's talking.
Oh, that was last night. Well, Days said he'd
that's
stop
last night
by.
for you
Like,
guys in America. That was early hours of this morning.
well, like Days, he'll throw it on like in the background or whatever he's doing,
He's
and then
probably watching us now. To be fair,
yeah, and then he just he just don't come out. Or I think it'd be cool if he did, because but that he gets so much. Yeah,
he's been in a live stream.
He just likes to sit and listen, and
it's fine if he doesn't.
Love you, Days. You're out there doing your thing.
If he's listening, he's listening. No. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's what I want people to do. If you can't physically be involved in the chat, then I'll just fine.
Yeah. He's probably trying to find the wrestling anything. He's probably trying to find any talk about wrestling. But then again, he's interested in what life's like really over here. He's got the same questions you just asked me about, what it's going to be like, with the World Cup, and are you going to have these big this big war?
Right. I'd rather go to the source, right? I'd rather ask somebody what's going to be in that vicinity, what sees it firsthand, rather than just waiting it for on the news, and then you go, oh, there's been shooting in Kansas, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, so
there's been shooting. People get shot in Kansas City all the time. Like, there's shootings all the time. Even out here, there's people. We just had, what was it, a week ago? Someone shot somebody out here, killed somebody in Galena. Somebody got shot and killed, all call, in Galena while I was getting gas at a gas station. Like, I was just parked at the gas station getting gas, and boom, someone got shot.
We've got murders and shit like that will happen, but it's not regular. It's not like every week you hear of a gunshot down in. Well, you kind of do in London. We've had all kinds of situations down there.
Oh, we've had them regularly. Like even out here in the boot, out here, it happens. It just drugs and people robbing other people or getting in arguments. We all have guns, and that's So someone pulls a gun and shoots. I mean, that's the thing that I can't really argue when someone says, "Well, we shouldn't have." Us Americans, we shouldn't have guns. And I'm like, well, I can't really. How do I argue with that when there's shootings all the time? Yeah, I mean, I didn't get shot, and there was no shots going toward me. But I mean, I'm not saying it don't happen, because there's shootings all the time.
Yeah, well, you've got in your country where somebody's on your land, you have a right to shoot. Which is fair enough if it's
that's how property. It happens. Like, and even in our house, and we can, we can't. Well, no, we can't kill them if they have to be in our house. Like, we can't just kill them if they're on our land. There is about 50,000 square miles of land.
Ryan, shout out to you.
There is 50,000 square miles of land, a strip between Idaho and Wyoming. Or no, is it Montana? Wyoming? I can't remember. There's that strip where there's no judicial system because nobody lives there. But you can kill someone there and not be prosecuted for it. 50,000 square miles.
We've got something similar here in the UK, right? Right, it's illegal, right, to break somebody up in your own house, right? You're not supposed to do it. But there's a grey area with that fact. If you find them in your bedroom, you can do what the fuck you want.
Oh shit, that sucks. That's
you know painful. What I mean? If you catch them in your bedroom, because that is sanctuary.
Well, that's like, okay, here in America, if you shoot them in the back, like if they're a turn going out of your house, you cannot shoot them. Yeah, that's murder. You'd only shoot them if if they just turn their back, if you shoot them, you're in, they can't like break into your house and then turn around. But, if they're leaving your house, then you have to leave the house and leave your property.
Yeah,
because you're not.
I think because they're not right. Is that
it's lethal when you use lethal force. When we use lethal force, it's when they're coming at us or trying to hurt us. Even if they break into our house, we can't just start shooting. We can't just start we're not like grab a machine gun and light them up and put 40 rounds through them.
The great area there is, and you talk to a police officer about it here in the UK. Is that, drag them, if you do anything, just drag them into the bedroom. Make sure
and then that's
that when
the same
the
with us.
police
If
come,
you shoot them, like if we shoot them,
If they're
if
in the
they are in our
bedroom,
house,
that's where you found
like
them.
even if
That's where you beat
I'm
them
out in the
up.
country, I'm living on a farm, some motherfucker comes up and they pull a gun and shooting into my house on my porch. I shoot them. I got to pull them into the house because I can't kill them just because they're on my property.
Yeah.
You know,
You've got to. Yeah.
I mean, I can return fire and they die, but I've still got to go through a whole legal process to prove, my side of the story. And,
It's
and as
kind of
long as
like a similar
yeah,
thing. Then you've got to pull them into the house because that's the threshold.
yeah,
And
yeah,
here in the UK, it's the bedroom. If you find them in the bedroom,
yeah,
they can't claim that you did what this, that, and other. Well, they
yeah,
just got no. They were in my private room. It's the most private room in the house. They should not be in there. Police
yeah.
can't
See
do
that,
fuck all.
like, and
But it's like, well, yeah,
and you're seeing like, yeah, but
it's
see,
weird. It's a
you
weird
guys
one.
over there, yeah. So I mean, we have those common sense laws, and I mean, you can't run somebody down and just shoot them and say, well, they flipped me the finger, they flipped me the bird and said, fuck you, looking in my window. You can't go outside and shoot somebody
You can't
or
just like
shoot them from
stop
the
them.
inside, outside. Yeah, we can't
Just go
we
around
can't do
shooting
that.
random
It's like in
people
our
because you
cars.
just don't like them. I hate you. Bang.
Yeah, like we don't, we're gonna go to fucking prison. We're gonna never be able to have a gun again. Like if you commit any federal crime, be it whatever it is, you are not allowed to have a firearm. You cannot never have a firearm if you commit a federal crime. I mean, you can always steal one, but if you're caught with one, you're going back to prison.
I always
That's
hark,
no joke. That's right. That's right.
you can always hark back to the film Seven for that. The ending. He's a
Yeah,
copper. They've got the guy.
yeah,
He's under arrest, but he's not got a firearm. And there's the
yeah,
bit with the box. He sees his wife's head in the box, and because the
yeah,
copper has shot at the guy what was unarmed, he's the one to fault. Yeah, he's dead.
yep,
He's done all the crimes. He's been punished for that, but he'll never see prison. But then it's the copper
yeah,
what's also going to be stripped of all his job, his
yep,
badge. He's going to go to jail because he's committed murder. Because
yeah. And he
it's
can
the
never
guy
have a firearm again.
the guy who is shot is not harmed. He's not got a gun. He's handcuffed for one.
Yeah,
He's under police
uh,
protection for one. So, you know what I
yeah,
mean? That's why you see like Morgan Freeman's character going, "Oh my fucking god!"
yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't do
And
it. Don't look in the
I'm
box.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go because I got to help my
All right, no worries, bud.
brother-in-law or whatever. I got to help him with put the door on the trunk on the new door on.
All right, we're calling it a day then. Let's go because I'm getting
Yeah.
tired anyway. I was going to wrap
Yeah.
it up in a bit
Well, I
anyway.
gotta
To be
go.
honest with you,
All I
dude.
gotta do is hold it up, but I mean, I gotta go help hold it up so he can. But he's got to put the door on before it rains again. So.
Yeah. Anyway, this has been another episode of Two Screwjobs One
Yep.
Podcast. Hopefully, any people what have been listening, watching along, hopefully you found something fascinating. What's meant to be about? Well, we have talked about tag teams. We have got wrestling in there somewhere, I think, which is cool.
Yeah, the tag teams.
Yeah,
We
we've
got it.
got something in there. So hopefully people have enjoyed it. Oh, I'm gonna go die now, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go help get this door on, and I'm gonna go get something to eat and probably take a nap because I'm tired. I'm tired.
Right,
Man.
what I'll do then is I'll say goodbye to you and then I'll wrap up because I've got
All
my
right, I
I'm
love
going
you,
to set my
brother. You have
XP
a good
stream
one.
up anyway.
Yeah, go get you some sleep. That's what I'm gonna. I gotta go help with this door, and then I'll go.
Okay then, William. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back in 2 weeks, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Hey, the
Cheers,
hot
buddy.
seat. I'm watching.
Yeah, we'll be
Whoever's
back
next
with
in the
that.
hot. Well, besides after Cynthia. Yep. We got the hot
Cynthia,
seat
that
coming
should
up.
be a blast. That will be a blast.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Do the Cynthia Street thing? Yes.
Yep. Cynthia
All right, I
Street.
love you, man. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.
Right, see you later, boy. There we go, we have finished. Let's just get rid of that. I could take my headphones off. This is the disjointed part of the stream. I'll try and sort stuff out while I'm talking to you guys. So thank you for everyone that's joined. Yeah, let me just try and rearrange some shit. Let's see if we can get. Oh no. Ugh. Sonic thing. Oh, I've got boxes everywhere and it won't let me click on the right flipping thing. Ugh. Yes, that's it. I'm going to disappear now. Boom. Right. Put me over here. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Just going to try and get this back into some kind of order. Oh my god, you can't even click on the right flipping thing. There we go. Right, sorry about that, guys. But that's kind of back. Anyway, thank you to William what joined me. That was a blast. Obviously, lots of stuff to talk about. Yeah, obviously we were talking about the World Cup as well. Incidents, what's happened today in Kansas City, which is terrible. Here in Georgetown, we get gunshots 3 times a week. Jesus Christ. Man, it's just mental, isn't it? But yeah, thank you for everyone which joined me this weekend. We are back for Tuesday night for NXT. Make sure that you join me over on the movie channel for Wednesday night, as we are doing Freddy versus Jason, and then we've got this wonderful start of the World Cup, Mexico versus South Africa. So yeah, we will be back live on Tuesday with NXT. So shout outs to everybody in the chat. Thank you for joining the podcast. It's been a blast. And once again, thank you to my co-host, William. Anyway, I'm going to go and chill out now and die and get ready for work in the morning. So have a great rest of your evenings, and I will see you on Tuesday for NXT. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Bye for now.